Hello. Wait, oh my god. Nothing is working in my favor, I swear to god. Everything is destined to be okay. Everything is destined to be pissing me off today. Today's not a good day. Anyways, um first things first, the capture card's on. It shouldn't be. It should be this. Second of all, you may notice, hey, your counter seems pretty low. And you would be correct. Because if you could believe it or not, I didn't, I hunted off stream, okay? And, well, I got a shiny Denny's. It's quirky. Okay, I didn't know that. I completely forgot that I didn't check it before stream because I wanted to guess together. Anyway, my guess would have been gentle. It's quirky. Yeah, I added the song as per your suggestion because I listened to it and I'm like, is this the right version? Then I'm like, wait, no, this one fucks. Yeah, this one's going on immediately. And I made a new PNG tuber, so yeah. Don't worry, the other one's not retired, but I wanted to make a new one. It's cute. I'm testing it out right now, so if anything seems like it's on a weird layer, it's because I didn't have much time to test this. I literally finished this today, okay? That's also why it has no shading, but also I kind of hated all the shading that I did, so like whatever. Anyways, Ratata. Beginning of a new era, is it though? I mean, I was redesigning the other one, but that one would not be in like pixel art. That would be other, and I worked on it, but then my pens weren't working, and I had to redraw it, and I was confused on the angles and stuff, so I stopped, but I should get back to that. Anyways, Rat. That's the point. I have Rat now. I got it at like 5,100 encounters, so it took me a hot sec, but yeah. Also, the background's much higher quality. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could see my sick-ass trainer ID again. Look at it. It's so cool. And I'm actually not terribly unhappy about getting a Rattata. I mean, I am because this shit took fucking forever. But I'm okay with that because I was doing a little bit more research in terms of the hunts that I will be doing, the ones that you can see at the bottom of the screen. And I'm so sorry. The Gen 3 sparkles are a little sauceless, but it's fine. Yeah, most of them can be increased pretty significantly with repel tricks. And I'm like, having a runaway Pokemon would probably be pretty useful for that because I don't know if you can get the smoke ball in this game, and if you can, I don't know where it is. And I don't know if it's a dex thing. So I'm like, if I got a Rattata, I would be okay with it, but only one. If I get two, I'll be mad. And it'll stay a Rattata because I think it's cuter. Also, don't ask why I named it Denny's. I don't know. It felt correct. I already have a name queued up, I think, for Pidgey as well, so... Alright, I will not be using Denny's for the majority of this. I apologize. The sparkle animation will make it take slightly longer. Oh yeah, also I figured out the benefits of putting your Switch on... Or not putting your Switch. Putting Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch onto L plus R mode. Or L equals A mode. Because it means that you can use the left Joy-Con just as a full thing. You use the stick to move around, and then the directional buttons act as face buttons. And the L button acts as A, of course, as the thing would imply, which is extraordinarily helpful. Because sometimes I don't want to use my right hand because I've been drawing all day. Which, true story. Oh yeah, wait. One thing I did want to ask, so like, you see there's one patch on the, like, the head, horn, ear thing. By the way, I don't know what that is. It's just kind of there. And then there's one on the other side. I wasn't sure about the placement because, like, on the inside of the ear, one of them has a pattern and the other does not. But I think that having the two fabrics of the same pattern on the same side would be kind of weird. So it's either move the light purple patch with the yellow spots to the other side, but then the other side has no patches, or move the dark purple one and that one, or add a pattern to the inside of the yellow ear. And I experimented with one, basically. It was just spots. But then I'm like, if I have to draw this again, drawing a bunch of evenly spaced spots is gonna be, it's gonna suck. So I don't really want to do that, actually. So let me minimize that. If I make it just a bunch, like a random star space pattern, that's a lot easier. Some asymmetry isn't too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's the fact that there's way more patterning on one side than the other side, so it feels especially uneven. I don't mind asymmetry. And you can tell because, like, the little whisker things are not symmetrical. The halo thing isn't symmetrical. I got a star over one eye. Oh yeah, I did this because this is literally the color of a hoodie that I own. Well, not exactly. I didn't color pick it, but it's close enough. I'm holding it right now. It's not on because I'm not cold yet. I'm kind of cold. Ugh. I'm exhausted. I wanted to shiny hunt all day too, but I was only able to get in a few encounters earlier, and of course that's when I found Rattata. I'm like, of course you appear on the day that I'm gonna stream and not like on Saturday. Well, today's been fucking exhausting. Ugh. Dealing with the medical industry is a fucking pain in the ass. That's the TLDR. And the longer the longer version is, wow, I have to contact all these people and they have to respond to me in a timely manner. That's not gonna happen. I mean, on one of them it did, and it was actually pretty insightful. It was about scheduling my top surgery, and it was because insurance is a fuck. It's not gonna cover it. But fuck insurance. But it's like, okay, well, if I self-pay, I need to make a deposit to lock in the date. But if I schedule it, or if I want to reschedule more than 2 months in advance, which would be April 3rd, I can just do it. And they're not gonna, like, penalize me or take my deposit. So I'm like, okay. So if I'm not able to get all the paperwork done or whatever, then I can just reschedule it. So slay. But I have to do that tomorrow. And then it's like, okay, I got a response from my doctor about the prescription I had sent. And she's like, oh, I haven't actually heard from the pharmacy. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And she thought they might have been stalling, trying to get me my shit. And I'm like, I could see that happening, but at the same time, maybe it's me being nice. But I'm like, I don't think that's what this is. I think that this is just a miscommunication. But then she suggested, okay, well, if they're gonna stall you, giving you your shit, maybe you want to like change pharmacies. And I'm like, you know what? I actually wanted to do that anyway, because getting to this place is a little bit annoying, and going to this other place that is somewhat equidistant is less annoying. So let me see if I can do that. Then it's like, well, if it's not been fulfilled fully, what the hell happens then? Will it even change? And if not, then I just have to ask the pharmacy to reach out to her online, because I think that's where the miscommunication came in. I think they tried to call her and that just did not work. But we'll see. On one hand, going to the CVS is a lot easier for me to do than going to like the grocery store. But at the same time, going to the grocery store means I can pick up stuff that I might need just on a whim. Because I don't... Going anywhere is such a pain in the ass. I'd rather combo it with something. I don't want to just go to the store to go to the store. Like, take 2 hours out of my day just to, like, grab some milk. That's far too annoying. That's how my day's been, and it's taken, like, all day. Part of that was because I wanted to draft a very nice, well, as nice as I could make it sound, message to this doctor being like, hey, I understand your perspective on this one thing. And, like, I want to be respectful of that, of course, because you are the doctor and I am not. And I don't know what I'm talking about. But, can we try and work something out in this regard regardless? Because I would like to be medically cleared for surgery, please. Thank you. That's definitely busy. Oh my god. Hashtag my phone calls. It's so funny. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this sometimes. Sometimes I can't make a phone call to save my life, and then other times it's like a switch flips in my brain. I'm locking in. I'm role playing my normal self. I'm role playing normie me. And I can talk so good on the phone. I go, "Oh yeah, thank you. That's perfect. All right, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll call you back on that. Okay. Yeah, bye." Like, how the fuck did I do that? I Oh man, if I were I a younger Gen Z, I feel like I totally would have been hit with the Gen Z stare-itis. That's not what it's called. Gen Z stare-itis. It's all in the practice, but I never practice. And also, I don't think you understand. Before I make phone calls, my heart rate grows exponentially. It's like I feel my heart in my throat. Like I'm gonna fucking die. And in my brain, I'm like, it's fine. You're literally just making a phone call. They told you to call them. They're expecting you. It's fine. It's like, no, it's not. They're gonna freaking get me. They're gonna get me. No, they didn't. It was fine. This person's really nice. And the office has been nothing but helpful when I've called them. And I realize that's probably going to be a lot of scenarios is people don't want you to have a shitty day. I'd like to think that. Even if it's their job, it's like, well, I don't want to be mean to you. I would hope that you don't want to be mean to me, and also it's your job. We can work something out. But I'm scared regardless. What if I'm asked a question that I don't know how to answer and I get stun locked? Anyway, that's why I think that if I were younger and if I had a big chunk of my school experience be during COVID, which to be honest, it still kind of was, but it was my college experience and I wasn't talking to anyone anyways. But I would not know how to talk to people. But at the same time, oh my god, wait, it's not been counting. Ah, how many did I miss? I'll add 2. I forget what I was saying. The point is, I understand why the youths are like that. If you don't get any practice talking with your peers and I don't know, just being, I don't want to say trained, but it feels like kind of the correct word, being trained in like socialization, you're not going to know that if someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, you go like, or, oh, hold on, let me think about it. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just thinking about it. Just adding in little fillers and shit. It's definitely a skill, and not to be old like old dogs not learning new tricks, but it's probably easier to adapt if you're younger. Also, I'm gonna open a can of I believe Diet Canada Dry, so if you hear it, that's what that is. Also, if it goes everywhere, I'll scream. Wow. That was loud. I was holding it away from the microphone. Yeah, my tummy still kind of hurts. But it's not nearly as bad as it was last week, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck do I gotta do? Ah! I do not like this one very much. It's just we've had it in the fridge forever, and I'm like, well, may as well finish it off so I don't have to drink the ginger beer that I actually like. That's the only beer I'll ever drink. Amen. Because every single time, without fail. Because sometimes I want to try alcohol to be like, oh, will I like it this time? And the answer is no. But it's like, oh, can I have like a little sip of your drink? And then, oh yeah, sure. And then I taste it. I'm like, ah, I hate it. Why did I think any different? Sorry. Your name is very silly. It's like when God himself asked me to summon an angel to make the tummy ache go away. It's like the inverse of wishing all your ills onto a fictional character. Or I guess a real person, but you could do whatever you want, actually. Save that for a better occasion. That's what I'm thinking. See, because, like, ginger is supposed to make you feel better, and I realize that stuff like ginger ale doesn't necessarily have ginger in it. It's just, like, ginger flavoring, which might have ginger, but would the ginger counteract the fizziness? That's what I'm wondering. Am I griefing myself? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. When I said earlier that I literally own this hoodie, I lied. I should get, like, you know jewelry, like jewelry, but you chew on it and it's a fused word. I should get some and put those on my hoodie strings, because this one actually has metal aglets and they piss me off. I don't like them. Wait. Since I said the word aglet, who learned it from Phineas and Ferb and who learned it from elsewhere? I feel like you could pretty accurately pin someone's age, depending on how they answer that question. That's the only reason I know that word. Terraria gaming? Oh, yeah, fair. Wait, did they come out? I feel like I said it last time and I forgot the answer. Did they come out with a new Terraria update? Wait, I think they did, and then you mentioned that some mods, popular mods had updated. Yeah? Okay, yeah. And I feel like directly after that, I brought up Stardew Valley getting updated, and, being like, damn, they made Clint marryable. That's crazy. I feel like people don't really like him. As an internet rooster, I'm truly grateful you see my name for what it is. Arigato, gracias, and 1,000 thank yous. Emoji. I see. You're a Project Mooney. Mooney, wait, that's really cute. I should name something that. I think the emote is cute. No, because the new VTuber design that Kim Ji-hoon has is super adorable. I like it a lot. And of course, a bunch of people drew cute fan art of it as soon as the stream dropped. So I'm like, oh my goodness, finally, good content in Limbus space. No, stop, don't get, no! Menhutta Max? What the heck is a Menhutta? Oh, Menhetta, sorry. I can't read. I can only look at pixels. And you know what? I'm not even looking at the pixels. Also, I evolved my starter, if you didn't notice. I wanted to look at War Turtle. That's it. If I miss a shiny, will you all yell at me? Will you all call me silly goose? Please. I need to be shamed. Don't worry, once it's a lower percent hunt, I'll feel extra dumb for missing one. Although, funnily enough, I think the lowest percentage that I'll be working with on this entire thing, funnily enough, will be for Nidoran. Because if I don't want to catch it in the Safari Zone, the highest I can get it is a little less than 15%, I believe, which is not great. It's bad, actually. Like, really bad. But I'll have the running shoes. I might be away for Magic the Gathering, but I definitely will. Yay, Magic the Gathering. Go Magic those gatherings. What do you think about all the collab sets? I only know Magic the Gathering through my friend who plays Magic the Gathering. Although, I was gonna say, I don't know if he actually plays it that much anymore, but then, wait, no, I think he does. But it is so confusing. I've played it approximately once, and I'm like, wow, this is kind of reminding me why card games and I don't really mix, because there's a ton of stuff to pay attention to at the same time, and I just get very overwhelmed. Don't we also have a 1% chance to get the Nidoran of the opposite gender depending on the version? How hellish is the odds gonna be? Well, see, funnily enough, that's specifically the reason why I am currently playing Fire Red right now, because that makes Nidoran male, the one that I want, the 14%, and it makes Nidoran female a 1%. And then with the repel trick, I can get Nidoran male slightly higher. If I got a shiny Nidoran female, I would cry, I think. My 1% when it could have been supersized Pumpkaboo? What the hell? I'd rather that. But then I think I can repel trick Growlithe and Venonat to like 40%. Growlithe might be 30%, but it depends on the route, actually. Also, I was kind of thinking, because on one of the routes you can find Venonat, you could also get Ditto at a 10%, but the Venonat would only be like 33%, I believe. I'm like, well, do I want extra Venonat chances or the chance to get Ditto, which would be really sick? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Oh, Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Avatar was good. The new TMNT is questionable card-wise, but I like the art. I've only seen one of the cards. It was, I don't remember what it was called, but it had the four guys on it, and they were all in different styles. And I thought that was cool. I know that my friend's take on all the collab sets is like, these cards might be cool, but they definitely don't really fit in with, like, Magic. The pre-established Magic-iness. Which I understand. It doesn't really look like a Magic card, it just looks like a card from a completely different TCG. Oh, I did buy the Final Fantasy X Commander set to get started. It's pretty fun. Nice! I didn't know if it was Final Fantasy X. Oh, wait! Have you seen the Furby cards? Sorry, that's not related, but I was thinking about all the collab cards they've released and been... I think my favorite ones are the Furby ones. They're so good. Like, they actually look good. They look like Magic cards, and they're funny and silly. Because they have big old Furbies on them. And I also remember, I don't even know if it's real, there's one Avatar card with Ozai, and it's just a super close above his face, and it looks so dumb. But it's really funny. Oh, not at the shop I go to, but I've heard of them? Okay. See, I don't know how much into the TCG you are in. Or, yeah, if you've been looking into it. I know historically, at least for me, if there's cards that I like, sometimes I'll just look at the sets. All right, what cool cards that I won't be able to afford are here now? And the answer will always be the Reshiram White Rare that they released in Black Bolt White Flare, and I'll be sad about it forever. That card needs to go down in price, please, but it's also the chase card, and it makes me sad. Can at least the Dynamo card or something go down in price, please? I want that one. TCGs are just gambling for shiny colors, and people don't believe me. I've been calling it gambling forever. It is... Opening packs is gambling. It is literally gambling. It's not the same sense of gambling because you're more aware of what you're signing up for. I'm not sure how stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! or Magic works, but I assume that sets have set rarities and stuff, so like there's always going to be X amount of rares, a certain chance for a holo, stuff like that. But it is gambling, yes? Which is why I will always support buying singles, but if you play the game, buying cards is probably good because then you get a lot more bulk, probably stuff that you'll actually use. I just like the pretty art. I don't play TCGs. Is it bad that I want to say that there are worse ways to gamble? Because, yesn't. You could spend a shit ton of money trying to buy super expensive cards, or trying to pull super expensive cards. Oh my god. I remember when Hidden Fates came out. That's a Pokemon set. It's a Gen 7 set too, I believe. I remember watching people spend so much money buying those boxes, trying to get, like, the Charizard or whatever, or trying to complete the set. And it's like, I understand you're making money because this is content, but this is also extremely excessive. Started 3 weeks ago thinking of doing some kind of warrior deck with a commander who gives trample to ignore defending creatures. Yeah, sure. I just know what commander is. What color is it? TCG as a card is only as expensive as their meta. Just buying pretty cards alone is a good mindset. I don't think that's necessarily true. At least, well, I only really know about the Pokemon TCG. I know that it sells entirely based on the art. Meta picks may be more expensive, but the most expensive ones are always going to be, like, rare chase cards, generally of popular Pokemon. Like Charizard, or Umbreon, or Rayquaza, stuff like that. The only thing I can think about is from Sun and Moon, and it was a Dedenne EX, GX. It was a Dedenne card. And it was very meta, and it was only, I say only, $40. But then, like, the Unbroken Bonds Rainbow Reshazard was, like, $300. I don't think that's meta. I think people just wanted it for fun. I would beg to differ. If you don't get your hands on an official box and you need to gamble if the second-party source you bought... People can resell packs easily? Is it that common? I didn't think it was that common. Meta picks, fan favorites, and limited low quality will also affect it. Yeah, I suppose if you are getting into a TCG for the first time, look for, like, structure decks or something. But I also don't know the set lists that you're pulling on. I don't know the formats that Magic the Gathering takes into account. Don't talk to me for TCG knowledge. I know the pretty cards, okay? I have one card that's worth like $2,000 and that's it. I didn't buy it for that much. It's just worth that now, I think. I'd have to check, actually. I've not checked it in far too long. I was too busy recently looking at how expensive the fucking Fire Emblem Fates 3DS XL has gotten, and it makes me sad because I'll never get it. I'm not spending $500 on a 3DS. But it's so cool. I want it. It's my favorite one. Oh yeah, I was looking at it because I was thinking about DSi XLs. And I wanted to see if there are any cool versions of there, and there really isn't, but I like the yellow one. Yeah, why would you even bother reselling packs? I feel like the strat these days are more just buying up all the stock that you can and trying to resell it at a price hike. Which is why it's not terribly a good time to get into Pokemon TCG. What else could they target that would... Oh, you resell after you take all the rares out of the pack? Yeah, but what's even the point of doing that? Just take your cards. I mean, that's definitely a problem on the secondhand market, but if you're buying it from a store, I sure fucking hope that's not an issue. Oh, yeah, oh my goodness. Recalling the ye olden days, at least 5 years ago or something. A really prolific Pokemon card collector. God, I forget his name at this point, but he does a lot of PSA grading, helping for people. And he got sold a fake base set box. And I remember because the opening of that was really funny because all the repackaged ones were the same. Oh, you were talking about second. Okay, I was not. So that's why I'm like, why would you go into like a Walmart, gut the pack, reseal it? What do you gain out of this? Just steal the pack. It's so weird. But, I mean, that just goes to show you, even if you are super knowledgeable about cards, you can still get scammed. Oh, I think the lore was also that he had bought it a super duper duper long time ago, and it was, quote unquote, sealed. So he just never thought about it. But then on closer inspection, it's like, wait a minute. And then he opened it and opened the packs, and it's like, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to see it again because the cards were really funny. I was gonna say, at least you wouldn't lose as much money as you would buying a sealed base set booster box as you would now, but that's still probably a fuck ton of money. I guess they're closed on Wednesdays. No! Oh, Tuesdays? No! Wait a minute. I thought it was Wednesday for a second. Don't scare me. I would have missed my therapy appointment. Hashtag my no-show fee. I need to pay my freaking deposit. Wait a minute. Wartortle kind of looks like me. We're kind of twinning. Why is Wartortle Orpal? I love this turtle so much. Why is Blastoise so lame in comparison? Sorry, Blastoise enjoyers. But it's true. How does it feel liking the lamest Gen 1 starter? No, stop. I'm being inflammatory for fun. I just hope the Gen 9 starter evolutions are all good. I hope they're all decent. As long as Gekko evolves into a flat fuck lizard, I'll be satisfied. If that thing looks skinny like Inteleon, I will be sad. Brout's evolution is just it gets really long legs. Its evolution is just that its eyebrows get bigger. Brout is so baby. Very angry bird. I just want to hold it in my hand. I know it's pretty big in comparison to that, but I just want to hold it in my palm. My little angry baby. Littlest guy. Oh wait, the one Xenoblade song on this playlist. Shout out games I've not played. But do I have the energy to get invested into a really long RPG right now? I don't think so. Although, I did buy the game Called Off recently. Because it was on sale, and I'm like, ah, shit. I do want to play that. Let me just get it. But I've not started it, and of course, I've encountered a random fucking spoiler out in the wild, so I'm like, that's crazy. How do I do it? I'm the spoiler magnet. So here's hoping for the next year and a half I see no leakers on Weewa. True. Don't forget the next 2 installments of Xenoblade after that. Okay, but what if I didn't? Wouldn't you go in order? Just turn spoilers off. Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? No, but it was just like a random post about character tropes, and the first thing they showed was the batter from Ob. I'm like, okay. Alrighty. Funny joke. I mean, wait, I don't get it. You should explain it. You can see how my Switch is cropped because you could barely see the title card of my friend playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I still, to this day, have no idea how I've completely dodged Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild era hype. I've been so immune to it, it's crazy. Well, you see... No, I'm good. It's okay, I get it. I wish I liked those games. It still makes me sad that I don't like them. I don't... Although I might be a hater, I don't actually like disliking things that much. Especially when they're popular, because then I see them a bunch and it's like, well, great, now I just see all this stuff that I don't care about. I wish I could share y'all's excitement, I just can't. I wish I could share the Tomodachi life hype, but I can't. It is definitely a game of all time to me. I find it deeply uninteresting to play. I haven't played it either. I've said before, I've played a couple hours of it. I still have the cartridge. Maybe I should try and sell it. But it was just like, it's just so boring. Exploring the world feels so boring. And all my shit breaks all the time, so I can't do anything. I need a little more direction in an open world game. I get the appeal of an open world game. I need a little more. Hot take, people convince themselves alcohol tastes good when it's an acquired taste, as black coffee, like espresso, only when it's good flavors. It's nice to sip. It's better not to have some than to think you should have a drink. I'm having a brain melt. What? You only have alcohol if you like it. Don't be peer pressured. And yeah, I could definitely see most of it being an acquired taste, but I could also see a lot of it probably just being like, I don't know, like the cilantro gene. What if you have the cilantro gene and it just tastes like soap? What if you just are born and eventually you're just like, huh, alcohol doesn't taste so bad. I could see it being both. Strangely, I should have a coffee now. No, you shouldn't. First of all, that's dehydrating, so you should also drink some water if you do. B, I don't know how you react to caffeine, and it's like 8 p.m. for you. And if it makes you awake, you're gonna be awake. See, I could drink a coffee at this time and be fine, but I wouldn't, because it tastes yucky. I got my yucky diet ginger ale in my smoothie. Not mixed together. Oh my goodness, fun game to play. Put a carbonated drink into your blender. In parentheses, don't do that. Don't do it. It'll explode. I love spreading information. Typing on Twitch mobile makes me actively worse because I can't type articulate sentences. It's okay. Let it be known that if given a choice, I will not use punctuation. I apologize for active stupidity. It's okay. I also type with no punctuation, so I understand. I can generally glean what you mean. And I will also glaze over any typos like they don't exist, so it's fine. Sometimes I don't talk completely correctly. We all have our moments. But you're right, Twitch on mobile sucks. I hate it. Also, they make you pay more for a subscription on mobile, which is dumb. So that's your pro tip. If you want to sub to anyone, don't do it on your phone. It costs more. Wait, speaking of, any Discord users, has the font changed for you? I feel like it changed. I only noticed it today. Ugh. This is the only form of gambling that you should do. Because it's no stakes. The only thing I waste is my time. And I guess the money spent on the game, but I was gonna play it anyway, so I'm getting my money's worth out of it. Oh my goodness, my blue light filter. Oh yeah, right. I took it off so that I could take a picture of the background so I could get it to not be super blurry and disgusting. Pay more for Twitch mobile. You can't see however the text limit you are, plus small tiny box like I'm a grandma reading 5-word paragraph on Facebook. Okay, the thing I'm honing in on is, what do you mean text limit? Are we... Is it 2005? Is it 2010 and I have a text limit on my prepaid phone at sleepaway camp? I understand you probably mean the character limit, but that was my first thought. And that's why I don't generally have chat open on mobile. I just use it as hashtag my podcast. The worst thing, though, is that when it's in the mini player on PC, I can mute it. I can mute it when ads play, but I can't on mobile, and it sucks. I don't want to hear your fucking gambling ads, and then your gambling ads, and then more gambling ads. It's just gambling. And also TurboTax. And maybe something else, but it's mostly gambling. Character limit? I hate gambling. Don't gamble. Uninstall your gachas. I say that, but I still have my gachas. Do as I say. Oh, thank you for the follow. Truth nuke. Look, I always say things that are true. You can't tell me I've been wrong about a single thing, except maybe once. Also, yay, I hit a follow goal. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the only interesting thing that's even happened in my gacha games lately is I added someone as a friend on Infinity Nikki because they said I'm gay for Tanyo-yo, who's a character, and I'm like, hell yeah! This person's based. I gotta add him. And I think my signature is something like trans rights, so if they add me, they have to like trans people. Help reach the follow limit. Impeccable. Yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry for all the coughing. Oh my god, it's gonna be spring again and I'm gonna be extra coughing. Oh, you will be happy to know that I did in fact trim my grapevines. My lovely little grapes. I butchered them and I also broke the snips. I don't know how it happened. I put them on the ground. I lifted them up. The little thing, because they have a little slidey thingy that keeps them locked closed, it fell off. And I couldn't find it. It blended in with the leaves. I'm like, oh, okay. They still work, but geez. So hopefully, hopefully they'll do well this year. I hope the one will do all right because it had a tough time last year because it kept breaking with all the rain that we had. I'm hoping that it'll be a little more sturdy and I can set it up better. I won't have to keep cutting off pieces that break. It'll actually adhere to the little structure that I built for it. I forget the word. Trellis, I think, maybe? Sorry for all the coughing. God, if you need to, check notes. Be alive and have involuntary actions out of your control by God and hostile weapon. Hostile weaponized biohazard zone. Yeah, no. It's because I actually have this power that I can spread my disease through the microphone. I'm really sorry about that. It's almost a reflex to say sorry. Call me Canadian the way that I say that, except I'm not Canadian. Ugh. I guess technically, if you wanna be technical about it, I was talking to my friend about this earlier. Be like, well, I guess you could call me a Southerner in the U.S. It feels wrong though. I'm like, I think technically this place is part of the South, but no, it's not. If you think of the South, you think of Mississippi. You don't think of like, I don't know, Virginia. I ain't in Virginia, but I thought of Virginia. West Virginia. Ugh. I almost got gaslit earlier into thinking North Virginia was the state and not West. I forgot. I'm bad at geography. I used to be really good. And by really good, I mean I was really good at memorizing things for tests. And then the teacher would go, wow, you did so well, to the class. Like, why the fuck would you out me like that? How did you do that? And then I fucking lied. I lied. Hashtag my lie. Oh, you know, I like studied a couple minutes a day. No, the fuck I didn't. My ass did not study. Damn, I can't believe I got the trans like that. Ooh, you want to be transgender so bad. First it's X-ray, now it's microphone that does it. So sad, I'll never be who I was 5 minutes ago. It's okay, being trans is cool and epic, except for all the parts of it that kind of suck. Like all the fucking shit that I had to deal with today. Ah! How freaking hard is it to say, hey, you got a prescription for this medicine? Okay, here you go. Why do I have to jump through all these fucking hoops? This is annoying. Ugh. But wait, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I did get one of the things that I needed, so I do have approval now. Flashcards. See, the only thing I used... Oh, wait, I lied. Maybe I didn't lie. The only thing I used flashcards for were memorizing my lines in fucking theater. Hashtag my monologue. But yeah, flashcards are helpful. I remember when Quizlet, I think, didn't suck ass. There were so many good flashcards on it. Am I missing or am I mixing Quotev and SparkNotes in my brain? I might. But I feel like I'm onto something. Do kids these days even still do Kahoots? Oh my goodness. I say that, but I remember being in school while they still had to use manual projectors, like have little transparent sheets that they would put down on the light box and have a projector on the wall. And once like Promethean boards and stuff started getting introduced to being like, wow, these are so cool and rare. This school must have a lot of money that we're visiting right now because they have some of these. And how quickly they just started being everywhere. Also, I dropped something. My clip. My dragonfly clip. I got it. And I'm like, wow, they're everywhere. So Kahoot technically wasn't even super common when I was in school. It was a new introduction. And it was always, oh my goodness. The boards would break all the time. And all the kids who got really good at it because, no shade to teachers, but a lot of them were a little older and did not understand all the new technology, which is fine, but it happened fairly often. I want to draw on a Promethean board. Man, that's just like a giant screen tablet. Okay, wait. I'm sitting poorly in my chair. My neck hurts from drawing plus being on phone calls molding all day. Not actually molding, but like on the inside being like, this is so annoying. This sucks. I just meant to lay down. And it's been super rainy, so couldn't even go outside. I wanted to go outside because I saw that the Neopets collab at Gongcha technically isn't over yet, and I was like, wait, shit. I could still technically go. No. And then I can't go tomorrow because I'll be busy in the afternoon, and that's like the time that I would want to leave. Sigh. The life of me. I guess I could go, oh my goodness, wait, tomorrow, hashtag my anxiety screening. Yippee. I got depression screened last week. Beep, beep. I think I mentioned it. And it's bad. Don't tell me that I'm taking a test because I'm going to want to game the system. I'm going to want to pick my answers that will give me results. You can lie. I have lied on those tests before. I know someone who got into tech because they helped their teachers and their parents with anything technology related, ended up learning coding at middle school or something to make a report that was needed to explain a glitch, so that was wild. My first thought was, and then your job gets taken by AI, and that's really mean. I hope they're still enjoying their job and it's not being taken by AI. But I don't trust it. AI pisses me off more and more every day. At least now I can say if you use ChatGPT, oh, so you're using the warmongering AI? Tisk, tisk. Do you love mass surveillance? That's kind of cringe. Ugh. But it's like pulling teeth trying to talk with people about it. And it's like, okay, but it helps me write my emails gooder, and it's like, no, it doesn't. I would rather your email have been written by you. If you're not gonna put time and effort into writing it, why should I read it? I don't want to read it. You will spend an hour writing that message and you will like it. Beep, 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 beep. Absolutely not. AI still hallucinates like crazy. AI just making shit up. It is just so wrong. And I feel like Well, I guess I won't say that because I don't actually know. Does AI tell you its sources? At what point should you just use Wikipedia? Genuinely, at what point, if you're looking something up with AI, should you just use Wikipedia? It's okay. And then you can look at the sources like everyone else does. I've used ChatGPT exactly once, and it was a few years ago. Well, maybe more like a couple. But I was like, maybe it can help me. I've never used it. Let's see what it's about. I wanted it to come up with some names for a character because I wanted it to start with an I because it's not a terribly common letter for names to start with. And all the things that I'm getting are just like generic white boy names. No offense to people named like Isaac, but I don't want to name this guy Isaac. And so I ask, hey, can you give me some names like this? And then it gives me a bunch of boring, basic white names. And I'm like, well, that's not what I asked for, but okay, can you give me some different ones? And then what does it give me? It gives me like the same list reordered. And I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna work. And I never used it again. This shit's not doing anything. I would like to discuss with you a matter of importance in this upcoming talk. We need to address the points that matter, and we truly ought to do such stuff necessary in this moment of future import. Please respond promptly. Thank you. How it feels to read an AI-made email. See, I feel like AI doesn't even talk about that. Any advancements with autonomous machines will still have human handlers as it's always have. What about John? Who's John? John Diz? No. Ad break soon. It's people using it as a replacement for thinking about stuff and for creative things. No, the other day, sorry to my parents if they can hear me, but not really. They were using it to generate images to help with interior decorating, like to visualize shit. And it pissed me off on multiple levels. One, you have a literal artist as a child. I could fucking Photoshop that for you. Second of all, it feels like you don't care. The creative process of this is so unimportant to you that you're just willing to generate an image of this because you don't respect the craft. That's what it feels like. Third of all, you're decorating your fucking house. Why would you want a computer to decorate your house? It's your house. Put stuff that you like in it. Who cares? As for that list of names, clearly I've picked the most unique name. Yeah, sure. They all sucked. And I ended up coming up with my own anyways. Oh my god. But then I was watching Heated Rivalry. And the one dude's name, Ilya? I'm like, holy shit, wait, that's basically the name that I picked for this other guy. Like, it's a different spelling and slightly different pronunciation. But I'm like, fuck. Do I have to change this now? That sucks. I hope not. Because that's what I do. When I try and come up with a character name, I look them up. To see if there's any like super popular overlap. I'm thinking about SEO when none of these exist in the world, but it's fine. But also so that it's like not anything bad. So I didn't come up with like a slur in some language that I'm not aware of. Oh my goodness, wait. No, because I didn't do that, but back in like kindergarten, so for freaking ever ago, we had a new student in our class who only spoke Spanish. And I invented a word that just existed in the Spanish language. That's the TLDR. It didn't mean it just meant like sorry or something. Nothing bad. But I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? I can't be doing that again. But at the same time, never feel bad for naming your character something kind of generic, because every single time I watch an anime, and you look a little tiny bit into the etymology of some of these names, it's like, brother, you named your lightning character Lightning. You can do whatever you want, actually. You can give your character a generic name, it's fine. Whenever I see new names, I love just casually perusing a story and seeing, like, Copelia, oh my god, Genshin name, and being struck with how pretty it sounds and it's some random character. Copelia is a nice name, but also, that is genuinely a boss that exists in Genshin. There's Copelia and Coppelius, technically the same but different modes, and that boss is so fucking cringe, I hate it. Also, I don't know who needs to hear this, but at least when I like coming up with names, I like thinking about nicknames. Would your character be called a nickname? Or would they like to call people nicknames? What would be a cute nickname for them to have based on their name? I guess it's also kind of how you would name a child. Be like, okay, how will the kids bully them if I name them this? Will they be able to have options? Unfortunately, they could not predict the rise of a particular cartoon with a specifically named character that just so happened to share my dead name, and I still got made fun for that. They couldn't predict that, it's fine. Ugh. Not like I know or anything. But also it was super annoying having multiple people with the same name in the same class. Oh my god, one time an art teacher got mad at me because we had two people, like me and this other girl, who had the same first name and the same first initial. So it would be like name, and like which one? Name, last initial, which one? And she got mad at me for saying that. Why? Motherfucker, there's two of us! Me when I manifest something like Ezekiel, just have people call them Zeke in the story and he never corrects anyone about that. It's his fault for having a biblical name. Okay, wait, no. You have to fact check me on that. Is Ezekiel a biblical name? I feel like it is, but I could be wrong. It sounds like it. Am I thinking of like Isaiah? Ezekiel. Oh my god, I can't fucking spell. Osques? Not sure how I'd shorten that. Ezekiel is from the Bible. I knew it. I mean, you don't have to. It's just I like nicknames. So, you're correct. He's a priest too. Good for him, I guess. Unless he did something wrong, in which case, fuck that guy. It does suck, though, when I'm naming my characters, because I love short names. I like my two-syllable names. How the hell do you nicknameize a two-syllable name? You can. Funnily enough, one of my current ones was kind of built backwards. Had an extra short name, like a one-syllable name. And I'm like, no, I don't want it to be one syllable anymore, but I like this as a nickname. What would fit this? And then also breaking the gender norms. Like I'm the fucking guy in the sunset breaking the chains. You can name a man with a feminine sounding name. It's okay. And vice versa. That woman can be named Andrew. I don't know. Who cares? Do what you want. Wait, there's that one trans woman named Dylan, right? Literally do whatever the hell you want. And it gets you to be more creative in names. But unfortunately, I do like more feminine sounding names. That was one thing that sucked when I was picking out a name for myself. I'm like, I like all these names. And in my brain, they're like kind of neutral sounding. But I know goddamn well if I said this to a person, they would default to the feminine leaning one of it, and I can't have that. So now I have a masculine sounding name And I imagine it's a little more confusing for people, but that's okay. Valid choice names are supposed to be fun or meaningful. Literally do what you want forever. It's okay. There are no rules. Well, I'm sure some places do have rules for naming, but I think that's to prevent extra absurd, your kid is definitely gonna get bullied type things. Generally, you can kind of do whatever. At least in the US. You just need to fucking pay for it, which is annoying as hell. Well, depends on the state, actually. I don't know where it is in other places other than here. You have to pay for it, and then you have to pay an additional fee to publish it in a newspaper, unless they changed it. That one really gets me, because I remember complaining about it to my mom or something, and she's like, it's probably so that if you're in trouble and you're trying to change your name to get out of trouble, it's so that you can't do that. And I'm like, that's cool, but it's still kind of outing me in a way. But I'm just trying to think, you're trying to get away from the loan sharks, so you change your name, but they publish it in the newspaper and they find you anyways. No. I had such vivid fears when I was doing that somebody would object. And like, why? Literally nobody knows me. I am nobody supreme. But still. Some rando. Oh wait, speaking of names, I still need to name this critter that I am right now. I was trying to think of like names of objects. Or just weird names. And I haven't thought of one yet. So of course I asked my friend, and he's like, Blarp. And I say, no, absolutely not. I don't know why I keep asking you. You give me the same type of thing every time, and I don't like it. Well, I do, but not for this instance. That's a very alien name. That's very Gleep Glorp. I freaking love that green cat. Do I love it more than Wire's cat, though? Do we know why? I'm so glad Wire's cat has finally caught on enough to the point where I can look up Wire's cat, and it's the first result. I don't know if that's been the case for a while, but I did it a couple days ago because I needed to send it to my friend. Felt? See, I know you mean the fabric, but I thought you meant felt like, oh, heard. Hell yeah. Gleep Glorp. Wire's cat. Ugh. It was because I was arguing, and I needed to send that image because it was like, this is how I'm looking at you right now, because you're saying something foolish. And I'm looking at you like you were saying something foolish. I wouldn't know about that. I just like it when I see a name that makes me go, ooh, seeing a male character with a title like Snow Princess because he looks pretty and his special ability looks like a dress when he weaponizes his eyes. Sadly, the story overall is mid elsewhere. Okay, but like, what is it? I still want to know. Let it be known. I am not one to disapprove of enjoying a mid story, even a bad one. You can find enjoyment in anything. I like Danganronpa, okay? I'm a Pokemon fan, okay? No. Sometimes all it takes is like a kind of mediocre piece of media that you can see a lot of potential in to just really grab your brain and shake it around. To be fair, it can also happen with a good piece of media and you're like, wow, I want more of it. Where's more of it? So I'm foolish all the time. No, that's not what I said. I was arguing about a video that I was watching. It was a tutorial for something pixel art related. And someone said something. I'm not going to repeat it. But it was one of those words. It's not like offensive or anything. Well, it is, but it's stealth offensive. And I'm like, damn, this is like one of my #1 pet peeves. When people just say shit like this out of nowhere. And it doesn't make any sense, and you just say it like it's normal. Like, that kind of annoys me. It's not one of a red flag, but it's like an exclamation mark pops up over my head, like, okay, this is the type of person that you are. You have no self-awareness about people who are not like you. Which may seem like a very big stretch, but it makes sense in my brain. Hi, Bug. Oh, whoa, who dis? It me. We were just... I was just asking for name suggestions. I am so coughed today. I am also so tummy hurt. Why? It's either I don't eat and I get tummy hurt because hungry, or I eat and I get tummy hurt because my body hates me or something. I don't fucking know. Eek! A rat! I know that's not what you said, but I saw it very vividly in my head. I saw it. Oh shit! A rat! I don't know if I should share it because it's a beta read or some in a writing server, but I really enjoyed that concept and I felt bad that the rest didn't mesh well with me. Well, if you're beta reading for someone, then you can offer constructive criticism to them, yes? Well, actually, I don't know what y'all are doing in that server. But I would assume that's what beta reading is for. If not just, like, grammar checking. There are so many... The Toho has truly infiltrated the playlist. Just 30 tracks and they keep getting hit. I can't complain because I put them there. But it is very... It's especially apparent because all of them are like 7 minutes long. So it's like, wow, Toho music plays exclusively. That's exactly what AI was going for. Lock. What? I think what AI should go for is exploding. I mean, wait! Oh shit! Oh shit! A rat! A rat! Okay, that's it. My cheese rat. I am so glad that it's so yellow in this game. I feel like some of the games Rattata looks kinda looks fucked up. But this game, it looks nice. Also, my blue light filter is on, so it kind of reads green, but whatever. Ugh! I was struggling so much with colors on this thing! One of my yellows, one of my oranges looked green. Why? Orange is not green. It's not even close. But I've had this opinion for a while that yellow is kind of the color with the narrowest color. It's the narrowest color. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like if you deviate too far from a true yellow, it's just orange or it's just green. That's exactly what I was going for. Ah! Ow! Oh, it's for that. Yeah, and the version I'm critiquing is 8 months old, so I can't really hop in to say my piece. It did say that you like the concept because, oh my god, pretty boy who catches people... What about Oracle? Funnily enough, that is the name of the file. Well, that's not the name of the file. It is... it's like purple PNG tuber, so I could find it in my files, but it is Orpal in my files. Hashtag my files. I have to be able to find them. Off topic, looking for more Toho music, but shout out to Artificial Dream in Arcadia. Is that a circle or is that a game? Because if it's a game, it's a newer one, so I don't know it. But I'll probably like stuff. Because I like Toho music. I just like... I like Toho. Wow. I've liked Toho since, like, 2013. Which is crazy to think about. Maybe even a little earlier. But I was... Yeah, I don't remember. My memory is bad. I'm like, well, my memories of middle school are Homestuck. And my memories of high school are Toho. But I don't know if I liked Toho before then. Because based on the phones that I had. Wait, AI? No! Congrats for being first. AI is a freaking scourge upon this earth. I've been saying. We're at 411. I wonder what number I can get to. Maybe like 700. I can encounter about 220 thingies per hour. Some of the backgrounds use AI. No! This freaking sucks. My life is a lie. Zun went out of his way to praise AI in an interview, so damn, nothing is pure in this world. I hate AI. The artistry of making a background is so unimportant to you that you're gonna use a machine to do it instead of doing it, and even if it's bad. I guess I'll just not play Touhou now. You can play the old ones. It's okay. Fan game. It's an RPG similar to Shin Megami Tensei, but less apocalypse and more Touhou. I see. I still have to play freaking Shin Megami Tenseis that I have on my 3DS. I downloaded them. Oh my god, it's probably about like a year ago now. Nightmare. Nightmare. Maybe a little farther. This is definitely when I had disassembled my 3DS. I'm like, okay, well, I should probably at least get another one. I still haven't finished Bravely Default, by the way. I hecking love that machine, though. I love my 4 DSs, but I only use 2. Because one's hella run down and kind of doesn't work, and the other is my DSi. My 3DSs share a charger. I should probably open them to see if the batteries exploded. I did that a couple weeks ago for my my Game Boy Color, and the batteries were, well, they weren't great, but they weren't too bad. I don't think it got on the inside of the system because it's a clear purple one, and I didn't see anything that looked bad, but I hope it's fine. Like, well, I didn't buy it with my own money, so I can't say I'm terribly heartbroken, but like, man, that would suck, even though I never use it. It's not even backlit. And I don't know how hard it is to mod a Game Boy Color. Is it even worth it? I literally only have silver for it. I got it because I had silver. Well, I asked my friend to get it for me for my birthday, and she did. I had to take back from having... From the psychic damage of Touhou having AI. Nothing is good and cool anymore. I need the AI bubble to burst. Meow. Post haste. Someone shoot the warmongering machine into kneecaps, please. It's so strange, though, like, taking a step back and seeing how fast all of this has really risen to prominence. From having, like, YouTube videos about generating really cursed images with Dolly. Because that's AI, right? To the shit that we have to deal with now. It's like, oh, brother, this guy sucks. I'm sorry for destroying Touhou. You will never destroy old Touhou music for me. It's simply too ingrained into my character. There's only one thing that it could destroy it for me, and I feel like I shouldn't say it because it'll put that energy out into the universe. We were this close and you ruined it. See, that just means that I won't interact with the new stuff. But the old stuff still exists in that vacuum. Unfortunately, the second thing that came to my mind was Kanye. I'm like, well, if you did a Kanye, that would also be extremely bad, so please don't. But I don't know if Zun... I don't know anything about him, really. Other than I think he drinks a lot. Which... okay. I'd say do whatever you want, which is true, but like... hashtag my liver or something. If you drink alcohol, please also drink equal parts water and eat some food. It'll make you feel better, I promise. You won't feel as sick. It'll help offset it. Speaking of, oh, that's so weird. I just took a sippy of my ginger ale and then some water, so it was fizzy water. And let it be known, I hate seltzer. I can't really support anything with AI anymore, like any use of it whatsoever. It used to be so novel and shitty, and now it's just being used to replace art. See, I'd argue it's not even just being used to replace art, it's being used to replace everything, arguably. There are good use cases for some types of AI. I can't say I'm entirely informed about that. But there's some like medical stuff that has some interesting uses for AI. But I'm not sure that's the same as Gen AI. But like it's being used to replace coding, it's being used to replace writing, it's being used to replace art. It's being used to replace critical thinking processes. It's like, why? Stop. Stop doing it. I also believe he has a wife and a kid. I'd believe it. It's not being used to replace everything. It's not replacing flipping a fucking burger. Yet. That's because they haven't figured it out yet. The second they do, you fucking bet it's gonna be rolled out post-haste. Even if that thing is swinging around the spatula Mach 5, it's gonna cut someone's head off. I wanna watch SpongeBob now. something capitalism. It's because if you can use a machine that you don't have to pay for, you can pay your employees less, right? They can't figure it out. They can't figure out 180 degrees, but they can figure out how to write a full book start to end. What? Can? Well, AI could write a book, but is it good? No. No, it's not. And we're hearkening back to a point that I brought up earlier. If you can't be bothered to write a book, why should I be bothered to read it? If you're not going to put any time or effort or love, why am I reading it? I'm not going to read it. The positives of our AI are undermined by every company. It's undermined by money. Wanting to cut humans because cost less, like McDonald's or Burger King wanting to make an AI to tell employees the last conversation could have gone better to returning customers. I would have to... I'm not going to finish that sentence. It'll still forget my extra cheese, of course. Maybe AI should stick to figuring out how to flip a burger first. Hashtag true, hashtag real. On top of that, why don't we raise the minimum wage? So that our lovely burger flippers who exist right now can have better living conditions. True, real. And you know what? If AI is going to take all of our jobs, why not give us some universal basic income? Hashtag true. Truth nuke. The instant it became about money, it should have been nuked. You can say that about literally everything. Never track a public company's finances, because you're gonna notice all the prices rising, and you're gonna notice them making record-breaking profits every single fucking year. And you complain, oh, supply chain issues, oh, tariffs, this is US based, whatever the fuck. And it's like, well, that can't be true. You're making record-breaking profits. Riddle me this. Just tell me the truth. Just tell me you want more money, okay? Please? You don't have to lie. I'd rather you tell me the truth. I wish I had 30 alt accounts to mass follow this monarch with my I can't fucking read. To follow this account, my they monarch. I thought you were saying you had pronouns, and I was gonna say there's a Twitch extension you can use so I can see your pronouns. Which is true. That's one of my litmus tests for new creatives. Do you have pronoun havers in your chat? Are we cool with pronouns? Supply issues. Every shelf we have is full, so we have too much supply, so we have to increase prices. And then on top, you have the fucking shrinkflation. Talking about supply chain issues when you're making money. How do I set pronouns? Well, I would have to look at it, but I think you just pick them. I should probably have a command for it, huh? I can find it. Let me type. Hold. pronouns. Twitch. True. Hashtag real. Wait, it's on Wikipedia. Slay. Hold. Here we go. If that doesn't work, I'm sorry. It might not work on mobile either. But also, Twitch on mobile sucks ass. Is it not through your Twitch profile? I think you can, but I don't see it in chat. If you do it like this, I can see it in chat. Also, I don't know if it allows you to set custom neopronouns. It has some options. They don't have mine. No. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about it. Like, I know it has an ask one, but that doesn't really help. I don't know my login. I'm a mobile pleb. No, I'm sorry. It's the only thing I know of. The crown's for everyone, anyone who wants to pick it up. Hashtag true, hashtag real. Why have I started saying this, by the way? I know that I pick up saying things from nowhere, but genuinely, where did I pick this up from? I think it's probably just from random posts being like, hashtag my bug. Hashtag my pillow. Hashtag my mold spore, whatever. Oh my god, bug is bug. Okay, I'm hunching over, stop. Because it's easy slang to express thoughts. True. I feel like it was a decently... It may not have been a popular thing, but somewhat popular to do in like the 2010s. Or it was probably just making fun of Twitter becoming super popular. Whoever picks it up first, whoever is the crown under Highlander rules, so there can only be one. What's a Highlander? I don't know what that is. I'm the not knower. I have my context shirt and my context hat. Context. Okay, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I will do those. Wawa. Everyone else drink water. I'm so freaking happy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We can call the new Pokemon games Weewa. Weewa. D-Shrimp, I'm trying. See, the problem is, when I capture card my Switch onto the screen, I have to look at my OBS scene. So what I'm seeing is what you're seeing. So I'm like trying to lean in to see it better. I guess I also technically have like my OBS. You can't see that. And my little counter thing. So that I can count my encounters because I think it's fun and I like keeping track. I just... Can I not phase more than once on this, please? Please? We have other things we can phase on. The only thing I can't phase on in this is Eevee. Which is fine. Oh yeah, wait, I didn't mention it, but I found Rattata after, because sometimes I just be pressing the buttons, but unfortunately if you press all 4 of them at the same time, you soft reset. So I soft reset, and a couple encounters later, I got Mouse. I got, oh shit, a rat. I think I was thinking about Pizza Rat when I saw the rat, and I thought, Pizza Rat at a Denny's. I've been to Denny's like twice, maybe. There used to be one near us, but it shut down. I think a Starbucks is there now. Ew, yucky, gross. I freaking love unions. And Starbucks doesn't. Also all the other stuff. Funnily enough, that place is by the CVS where I'm trying to send my prescription to. Wowzers. It's from an old movie. A bunch of warriors over the ages kill one another for the prize being immense powers untold. Over the ages being how long? That sounds like a killing game. And I was thinking about killing games recently, being like, none of them hit like Danganronpa do. Truly, none of them do. It was because I was thinking about Mirai Nikki and being like, wow, that anime really sucks ass. But I liked it when I was 12. Maybe younger. Maybe a little older. Question, how does Jester function now? You redeem the points, and I will switch the model. This one's just here because I thought it would be fun to make it, okay? The other one's not gone forever. I guess I could also become a redeem. Didn't know if this... Oh, no, this one doesn't. I made this one in 2 days. I finished it today. I worked on it a couple days ago. Not yet. That one was special because Jester was a Halloween-specific one. So... yeah, I just hadn't thought of it. But it would be fun to make different versions. It's just, it's dressing up your little goober. What point of having goober if not dress them in outfit? You're special? Oh my goodness, thank you. You're also special. But special in the fun way. Ugh. See, that was one of the things that I was arguing about. Special. Why the... using special to mean, like, autistic. Cringe. The main character is an immortal Scotsman. Film takes place in present day of 86. Holy shit, is that the bite of 86? Trust me, I know I'm fucking oh, in the fun way. Okay. No, using fake words to when you really mean something else, but you want to, like, quote unquote soften the blow is so cringe to me, because there's nothing fucking wrong with being, like, autistic or being like disabled or something. I don't know, it just is. You don't need to shy away from the word. It's not a boogeyman. It's not gonna freaking get you. It's okay. Present day of 86. I'm not autistic. I am autism. You are bug autism. Said in the sense of like John autism, Jane autism, but you're bug autism. No FNAF. Why not? The only good thing about FNAF is the fans, because I feel like there are a lot of gay FNAF fans. FNAF fans. But the FNAF creator is the way that he is. Whenever someone goes, I'm fucking silly, like, damn, are we recording anything nowadays? Even though I know that's not what it means. I feel like I can't read. I definitely did not make a friend today and talk to her for 3 hours about bugs. Definitely not me. See, what I read is, I made a friend today. So, I don't see the problem. There's no problem in that statement. You made friends with someone by being passionate about something. Wow, that's cool. Courting. We need to bring back fun words. Also, my landlord said I can have millipedes. Yippee! Millipedes... Okay, wait. Question. Question time. Are there different types of millipedes? I assume so. Because I was thinking of millipede, and I'm like, don't some of them get kind of big? Which I assume means that there's a bunch of different types, but I don't know. Yeah. Look, I'm just here to click the buttons. I'm not a knower. I'm a clicky button. What do you think there's one species of millipede ever? No. But maybe only they've converged into one type of species now. I don't know. It could happen. A very niche bug that only just exists in one place. That's why I was like, okay, this is a dumb question, but I need to know. Because I think, well, no, I don't think. There's some millipedes can get big question mark, but then others are small question mark. Okay, I was gonna say something dumb, but you know how, like, raccoons, I think, don't have, if they don't have, they either don't have any close relatives, it may be red pandas, actually. They don't have any close relatives evolutionarily, or not many. What if it's like that? God forbid someone wants hyperfixation person to hyperfixate because knowledge. Sometimes knowledge is interesting. Sometimes you just need to know. I need to know more about birds. I need to buy a book about birds. Or I could get it from the library and forget to turn it in, and then they send me an exorbitant fee because it's been 2 years. All millipedes are a billipede. What? Are you just saying things at me? Are you making fun of me? What the heck? God, is this playlist even fucking shuffling? It doesn't feel like it. Meow. I want to go to the zoo. I want to go to the zoo and the freaking aquarium. Okay, first of all, millipedes aren't bugs in the traditional sense. They're myriapods, which are not the same. Secondly, there's many types. Okay, look up desmoxites, question mark? I can't read. Shocking pink dragon millipede. Wow, that sounds cool. Oh, it's like I'm in chemistry all over again. Big words just make my brain explode. Des. What the hell is this? Oh, this is my cookie recipe. Hashtag my cookies. Oh, it popped up. Yippee. How pink are we talking about? That's very pink. That is shockingly pink. I don't think I've ever seen this critter before. That's cool. There's so many stock images. I love watermarks. Okay, that doesn't look like the same. This is a very leggy bug. Long and spiky. It looks like a duster. Like a little feather duster. I feel bad for saying it, but it does. In a good way. It's like how I called Daisy a mop, because she's so fuzzy. You can put her on a stick and mop her around. Although she's not like an actual mop dog. I need to share fairy pink armadillo. I love armadillo. Actually, centipedes that are millipedes are the venomous ones, right? Or they're venomous millipedes. Good question. Armadillo. Wait, why did I just look up armadillo? Am I stupid? Pink. Hashtag my pink. That doesn't look very pink. Wait, why does it look like a naked mole rat but with a shell? That's what it's giving. What an interesting creature. It also looks like nigiri. It looks like a piece of fish on top of some rice. You can get some really big millipedes too. The biggest grows to about 33 centimeters, bigger than the largest centipede. Yeah, in my brain I was picturing kind of about that size. It looks like a plushie and it gives me serotonin that such a bean exists. Me, whenever I think about the different types of like sea slugs and nudibranchs that exist. Those critters are so cool. They look fake, but they're not. Well, some of them probably are. Animals are so cool. There's so many cool animals. Everyone appreciate animals now. Everyone appreciate critters and creatures. And you know what? Plants while we're at it. And also funguses. And also maybe... Oh god, I forget the name. It starts with a P. It's not protean, is it? No. It's a weird type of organism, and it's not a bacteria, and it's not a virus, and it's not a plant, it's not a fungus. I forget. Flamboyant cuttlefish? Cuttlefish! No, I thought of Homestuck! Ah! I can't believe the critter collecting game fan loves critters. Look, you can't hand me 1,000 cool, cute critters and not expect me to love it. And it also helps that Pearl was my first game ever, so, like, it was bound to happen. Centipedes are usually the ones that are venomous, but millipedes do have self-defense mechanisms, so would be predators. Secretes a hydrogen cyanide. Interesting. Sea pig? Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, I was just playing Celeste recently. You got the water bear. Those are cool. And also they have really funny names, because you think of water bear, and I imagine a lot of people would just think of like a grizzly bear standing in a waterfall, like a water bear. No, different. I think I saw a gif of a sea pig recently, just kind of like rolling along the ocean floor. Poor little guy. Poor fella. I want to go to the freaking aquarium! At least the zoo is free. Aquarium's not free, and it's also hard to get to. But they have birds. I guess the zoo also has birds. I stole a peacock feather from the zoo once. Shout out me. I just picked it up off the ground. Anytime anyone says that the word flamboyant, it reminds me of a group of flamingos, which is referred to as a flamboyance, which is so perfect. Oh my god, that's so cool! I love flamingos. Flamingos used to be my favorite animal when I was 6. They were my first favorite animal. We have a wind chime out back with a little flamingo on it, and I love it so much. It's on our bug lantern, which doesn't work. Oh no. I just thought, since it's gonna be spring, we're gonna see the stupid lantern flies again. I'm gonna feel real bad about swatting them off, stepping on them. It has to happen. I'll see myself at flamingom. What? Stupid. Yeah, invasive freaking species. I'm sorry to the lanternflies. They look cool. They are extremely invasive. They were literally everywhere. The ground would be covered with them. They would coat all of our plants. And it's also the first year we've had them, so it's probably the worst it's gonna be, but still. It was like when we first got stink bugs. They were literally everywhere. But now they are much more rare. Well, I guess not rare, but the populations have settled down. Wait, it's my favorite song from Gates! I've been fighting demons to not reset my Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky and pick the same starters I always pick. Lanternflies are invasive, so stomp on them with gusto. I feel bad. I feel really, really bad. All that bug is trying to do is live its life. It doesn't deserve it. I will never stomp on a bug. I appreciate the kindness towards bugs. So I feel like I don't really stomp on them, but I do swat them off of plants. The only insects I will ever stomp on billionaires, that's not very nice to compare them to insects. I was gonna say more like parasite, but I feel like that's mean to compare them to a lot of parasites. You're right, sorry, insects. You're much, much cooler than billionaires. I'm trying to think of one cool thing that a billionaire has done, and I fear that I'm coming up short. You can't. I'm trying to think. Oh, there is no good billionaire, but I also don't know all the billionaires. But also, if you're a billionaire, you inherently can't be good, because how the fuck did you get $1 billion? You had to have done something bad to get $1 billion. It's simply a fact. It also doesn't help that billionaires seem to love having ties to the most comically evil people on Earth. Alive or dead. Some people be so evil, it's like you'd find writing in a book and it's like, you can't write that. No person that evil exists. Yes, they do. If you're a billionaire, you have 999 million more money than you require. There is no ethical way to be a billionaire. How the fuck did you get that much money? You had to have gotten it by exploiting someone at some point. And the more billions you have, the more you've done it. The more people you've exploited. I wrote the most evil person I could ever think of, and then I read the news 8 years later. I wrote the most evil person I could ever think of, and then I read the news tomorrow. I fixed it for you. I'll have you know, billionaire Senator Bloodfeast of Indiana is a respected bipartisan. No, he's a centrist, you see. Never call yourself a centrist. Don't lie. You're not a centrist. Also, 27, I will call you that. I thought you typed Resident Evil in your message. So now I'm thinking about it. Because didn't a new one come out? I don't know anything about Resident Evil. I've watched my dad play through the 4 remake, and I saw someone play through Village when it came out. I mean, wow, it came out. Good for it. Resident Evil, more like tenant meanie. Grr, get out of my freaking house. You can call me K or whatever. Okay, I mean K. Resident Evil Requiem. Shout out the word Requiem. I was gonna say shout out the movie Requiem for a Dream, but I don't think I'll do that actually. Is it any good? I think I remember. Oh wait, yeah, no. Bianca told me that it was like a 9-hour game. For $70? Look, don't look at what I'm playing right now. Does that not feel like a scam, though? Are you supposed to replay Resident Evils? That feels a little excessive. I don't know. Not to be annoying. I could get so many more games that I would spend way more time on for less than that. I've spent like 120 hours on Silksong, and I bought it on release. There's hard mode after you beat the game. Okay, this is a genuine question because I've not played a Resident Evil. Would you replay it for the gameplay? I choose whatever comes your mind, please. Whatever comes in your mind, please. Don't come in their mind. That's what I thought when you said flamingcum. I'm like, I don't think so, actually. I'm not thinking too hard about this. What? Excuse me? Sorry. I've been too brained. Unfortunately, I've been burned too many times by saying shit in middle school that has even a fraction of a way to misconstrue it as something like an innuendo, so I preempt it. I preempt it because I'm sick and tired of being made fun of because I said a sentence. Also in the same vein of, I've been D's nuts joked way too much that I have to preempt it. For Re 4, yeah, the game is extra banger. You get gear like unlimited ammo. I see. Yeah, as I've said, I've literally only I watched my dad play the remake, and it's definitely interesting because he likes games, but no shame to him. He isn't the best at them sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't read the instructions and doesn't know what to do, and I'm like, oh, it said to like press this button to dodge roll or whatever. Where'd everyone go? Bingo! Very funny. Oh wait, no, the other thing I know about Resident Evil is like the 11-minute moan compilation from Dead by Daylight. That's Leon, right? You'll want the ammo. Pro difficulty is bullshit. I bet. Bingo. Squingo. Squid bingo. That was the thing that one of my... I don't even know if we were friends. I'll say acquaintances. Though, he is who got me into Monster Hunter, funnily enough. Invented Squingo as a D&D thing. And I think he went into the military. Which I'm like, when I heard that, oh yeah, that makes total sense. He would totally do that. But then, to be the type of person who would go into the military in this day and age, I think that says something about your character, actually. Oh, you talking about your dad playing the RE4 remake? My dad played Tomb Raider when I was younger. He could not beat the tutorial. No! I feel bad. And, like, I don't want to backseat or anything, but it's like, I can see that you're getting frustrated, and I want to assist so that you're not as frustrated. Please let me help. She finished All Mother Nyarwa one of these days. Yeah, you should. Wait, is Narwa the... Is that one that you fight in solo, or is that a multiplayer one? Because if it's a multiplayer one, I don't know if I've seen that one. Rar, it is I, Nyarwa. Look, sometimes me no talk so good. Dang, I'm kind of zooming through these encounters. It's multiplayer. I freaking hate Monster Hunter. Hunter Hub, so up to 4 players. I've not seen it. Which one is the one that you fight in single player? Because I thought either way, that fight is kind of annoying. Reference, All Mother is one word. Ah. What do you mean she's not the mother of everything ever? Why not? Hi, Monster Hunter is also my autism. I like it. I like it, but also I'm not paying that type of money for it. I'm waiting until it's on sale for $20. And then I'll get it. Village is single player. Kind of a snooze fest in Rise. $20. Yeah. Is it really? Because I feel like in every single Monster Hunter I've played, it's like, okay, well, let me do the single player quest, and then you go to the multiplayer quest, and it's the same shit, but slightly higher health pools, and I don't have any friends, and it's really boring because it's just the same fucking quests over and over again. Even with the advanced difficulty quests at the end of high rank, Rise Village doesn't even have a final boss, it's just Marshmallow. I don't even... Wait. What game am I thinking of then? With it's like a big thunder snake. And it flies. And it's got floating platforms and it sucks ass. And I hate it. Also, Marshmallow's kind of lame. I don't like it very much. But it could also be just a side effect of I don't like how a lot of the monsters move in Rise. Oh, Nyarwa. Wait, I did that? I guess I did that. Okay. Same with Nyarwa and Ibushi. Okay, I was thinking of Ibushi. I'm like, I definitely did one of these. I hate having to repeat quests in the hub. She's a bitch. Stop throwing Dragonators at me. There's only one thing I will take throwing a Dragonator at me, and I'll forget its name. It's not Gogmazios, is it? I swear there's something that does that. Oh my goodness, he said the line. Only that can do that? Alright, I have no idea what I'm thinking of then. Atal Ka throws Dragonators. Good for her. Good for her. She can do whatever she wants. See, but that's not what I associate Atal Ka with. Obviously, I think of the big mech and I think of the wheels from Phase 3. Surely it would not be too bad to go back to that game and do all the fucking hub quests so I can see Atal Ka, right? Atal Ka, marry me, please. Let's rule Bug together. I'm sure if she were real, she'd say yes. Need 2 bug queens. More bug. Bug monster, cool. Make more bug. Make less Toby Kadachi. Thanks. Make less stupid dinky bird nobody likes. Raise your hand if your favorite is Zitsuyaku. And nobody raises their hand. In fact, I forgot about it until I said it. I was gonna say the egg one, but I'm like, someone probably likes the egg one because it's quirky. Toby Kadachi should collaborate with Toby Fox. I'd bet they'd make a cool game. No, they wouldn't. Also, shout out to all the people who say that Pombon looks like Toby Fox, like the dog. I'm like, wait, they're kind of right. Holy schmoly. Yankut-ku. See, Yankut-ku's great. I love that thing. I'm talking about like Velocidrome. Raise your hand if your favorite monster is Velocidrome. Oh, nobody's raising their hand? That's crazy. I really liked using my blue Yankut-ku in Monster Hunter Stories. Because I was able to get one really, really early, so it was super fucking strong. And because it was so strong... Okay, this shit is not randomizing correctly. I'm gonna pick a different song and reshuffle. No offense. Alright, what do I want? We'll pick this, just because I see it. Okay. Velocidrome makes a nice SNES. Okay, but it's not your favorite. They introduced so many nothing monsters in World. Hashtag my complaints. There's so many nothings that do nothing. One of my favorites was Gruba Deora in Frontier. When you start the fight, it knock. Wait, I'm gonna seize. When you start the fight, it fires out an unknockable, arena-wide, inescapable one-hit KO move, and that's its introduction. So you just automatically lose a life? That's cringe. Maybe my lure favorite weapon, but yeah, I'd agree. Lure. You're like, what the hell is a lure? What point of shorten something if you can't say the acronym and it's fun? Wee-wah. They really peaked with Swish as well. Wait, I need... Oh, man. Since my Switch is now my Fire Red Leaf Green machine, it can't be my hunting Galarian Corsola machine. No! You can only avoid it by getting super close to it. Fucker has to shield itself so it doesn't OHKO itself. That's so funny. It's so... Wait, this is the song that I wanted to find. Butter building. It's so strong it kills itself. Just don't kill yourself, dummy. Rat. If I get another rat, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna go grrr. And I'm gonna catch it. And I don't know what I'm gonna name it even. I want a bird. I want to play the game. And then immediately park myself in a different patch of grass for a bunny. Well, there was a bunny in our yard a couple days ago. Yay! No, wait. I think it was yesterday. I wanted to post that emote of Kirby with headphones, but it's not here. Why don't I have it? I should have it. Toad School Walk! Yay! I think it's called, like, Sock Walk. Why is it sock? I don't know, but I like it. I just think Toad School is cute. I want them to do more convergent forms. Well, I also want regional forms, but convergents are also cool. I want both. I'm greedy. Nya. You could say it's cool, or you could say it's cruel. Cause like, wow, Wiglet is really cool, but also, wow, Alolan Grimer, even though I don't particularly care for it that much, it's cool in terms of lore. You could say it's a fun guy. You could say that. And I think there's a lot of good opportunity to create a lot of cool critters if the new game is gonna put a large emphasis on, like, underwater. And if you have coral reefs and shit. Corsola should get something. Regular Corsola. Johto Corsola. Although I wouldn't complain if Galarian Corsola was also there. You could say it's 4 times weak to ice. Yeah, you could say that. But it's also an interesting spore setter. The big one, that is. It has a shitty ability, but if you can neutralize it, it becomes really good at clicking spore. Side note, Koga's gym is a piece of shit. What did it do to you? I hope the fire starter is similar to Barong. I hope it's just big and fluffy. That's what I want. I want big and fluffy. I want it to be cute. I want to like it. That's the main thing. Barong. I am seeing Barong Tagalog. I mean, shout out to the Philippines, but I don't think that's what I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I want it to be called Volcanidae. Oh my god, wait, that would be super cute. See, on one hand, I understand I don't want it to become bipedal, but on the other hand, in my brain, it feels anti-furry, which by extension, I'm raising my eyebrow. But on the other hand, I fucking hate Incineroar, so, you know, I would rather it remain cute. It can be cute and stand on 2 legs. Like, I like Masquerada. I just don't like Incineroar. Which way, Firestarter? I hate liking fire types. They're either the best thing ever or they fucking suck. Also, wait, does anyone know on the top of their mind if Magmar is in Fire Red or Leaf Green? I almost thought about wanting a Magmar, but I'm like, I literally just used a shiny Magmar. But its sprite in this game is so pretty. It's so pink. It's Leaf Green? Fuck my life. I don't want it to become bipedal because I'm concerned about how much money I'll have to spend on a body pillow. I'm sure that there are more accessible printing methods. I don't know. I've never gotten one. Dude, Leaf Green has more version exclusives that I like, but Fire Red has specifically Growlithe. And I'm like, I need Growlithe. Fuck. And also Nidoran Male early in the game. Pre-badge 2. Fuck off. Cause Leaf Green also has Sneasel in the post game. I think it might have Misdreavus. It has Staryu, and Starmie's shiny in this game looks crazy cool. It's got Azumarill. I love Azumarill. But this one has Growlithe, so unfortunately it wins. I guess in exchange I get cheaper Dratini in the game corner, I think. And also Scyther. I do prefer Scyther, although I don't really care for its shiny. I just like Scyther. I bought Leaf Green because Ninetales, Sandslash, and Pinsir are all in my team, and those are good picks. Although, good luck catching Pinsir. Wait, can you get in the game corner? I actually don't know. I thought it was Safari Zone. It's going to be really sad when I have to Safari Zone Rhyhorn because I'm going to have to decide, do I want to Repel Trick it to make it like a 40%, or do I want to not so I can have a 5% of seeing a Kangaskhan and I lose my mind? I'm like, well, it wouldn't happen, but it would be really cool if it did. Oh, you can get in the game corner? Okay, okay. I got the first Pinsir I found. Slay. I mean, Safari Bell's kind of cooler, but it is a 5%, and it does run away pretty frequently, I think. So it's a pick your poison. Now. Oh, the one super nice thing about the one Joy-Con, my one hand hurts, I can use my other hand. Team so far is Venusaur, Ninetales, Sandslash, Pinsir, Mr. Mime, Dragonair. Slay, love that. I'm trapped on Route 1. And if I started up my other file, I'd be trapped in the lab. So I'm with all those people who are still hunting their starter. So much for me being like, oh, this will be like a chill experience. And to be fair, it is. But I am also trapped on Route 1. I wonder if Nintendo knows the data. If they know that I'm spending like 30 hours on Route 1. What do they think of me? If they see people going for shiny starters, will they de-lock the Gen 10 ones? In parentheses, they won't, but please? Please? Can you at least de-lock the legendaries? Can you make the home reward Victini? I'll take either. Actually, no the fuck I won't. Can the Victini have my trainer ID, please? I want to name it. It's all I want. I need to find out how to de-lock Pokemon Black. No fun allowed. Ah! All I want is a shiny Victini that I can name. And it is too much to ask for because that's never been allowed. Victini, more like Victini Tiny. True. Truth nuke. I love Victini. It's not one of my favorite mythicals, but shiny Victini might be my favorite shiny mythical, other than Celebi. Because I want it so bad, and I can't have it. Need them to release Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald later this year, and for them to somehow program in a Jirachi event. Please. Please, I'll do anything. My favorite shiny mythical is Shaman. Oh, that's so sick. I was looking for one last year, and it's actually on my bingo board for this year. So I hope I get it. I did like 4K encounters. Oh yeah, Sandslash. I love Sandslash. I wish Sandslash was in this game. I want it. I did the load glitch in Pearl, shiny hunted for Shaman, got it within 200 encounters, and used it for the rest of the run. I'm gonna freaking get you. Where's my Shaman? I say I'm not even at odds, but still. And I would double hunt it with my French game that I want to reset and my English copy and see which one gets it first. And whichever one gets it first, I'll get a Safari shiny in the other one. This year, I really want to get either Skorupi, Carnivine, or Krogunk. They're all 10%. I guess Shroomish might also count. But I also want to get Shroomish and Emerald and transfer it up. And then reset my Emerald. And do a starter hunt in Emerald. Yes, I know. But it would be cool. It is swaggier to say you got a starter in Emerald because its RNG is fucked. Okay? Sand Slash is base and I love it. Just never used it before. I want to use Alolan too. Alolan is so cute. It's a shame that I think it's so late in the game. Why can't you get it earlier? Especially when I feel like Alolans were so big in terms of marketing Sun and Moon. Why is this thing on Mount Lanakila? I don't know if it's anywhere else. I kind of forget everything about Sun and Moon. Oh my goodness, and when I play through Ultra Sun, I can transfer over the shiny type Null that I got in my base Sun, and it can be like a buddy. And eventually it'll evolve and I'll have a shiny Silvally. I love Silvally. They didn't want you to acquire Nat too early. Now! Why not? But it... Like, I understand in theory, but at the same time, if you keep Pokemon in only late areas of the game, some people just aren't gonna see them. And by the time they do, they probably already have a team in mind. So why would they use like a Drampa? It's very sad. Been vibing too hard with a good lurk. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your lurk and are or will continue to do so. Yeah, I feel that with my funny Gen 1 seal. Like, I get it, you need things to be in their habitats, but it sucks. I'm the type of person that I'd be way too attached from my stuff from the beginning of the game. I'm not gonna add this cool thing that I find later on unless it's that cool. It's no one's favorite because it's so late. It has to be someone's favorite. It's just because it's so late, I feel like it's very rare to, like, actually use one, which sucks, because what if I wanna? What if I want to use... I'm trying to think of another one. What if I want to use Lucario, but it's only on Iron Island by badge 6? I don't know. What if I want to use Mantike, but it's only in Sunny Shore City? I don't actually know if that's true. I just associate Mantike with Sunny Shore City. So it's true in my brain. Mantike and Mantine are Gen 4 Pokemon to me. I know Mantike is one, but Mantine is also one. No, I can't change my team so late in the game, seeing everyone seeing Litwick for the first time before the 6th gym. I changed my mind. Holy freaking based! I love that candle! When is Druddigon? I think it might be badge 7. Cause you get it in Dragon Spiral Tower, yeah? Which is... It's either before or after, I think, because I think in Black 1, the tower only opens after badge 7, but it's already open in Black 2, White 2. And you may be able to get it before, but I don't know. Oh my god, same with, like, Vanillite. Ugh, that pisses me off because I'm planning a thing with Black 2, White 2, which includes Vanillite, which is post badge 7. I want the ice cream cone. Druddigon gone. Good riddance. I mean, what? I want my freaking ice cream cone. People have made fun of it for too damn long. It's cute. I won't hold my tongue anymore. If you hate the ice cream cone, you hate fun. And it sucks too, because they sell the Healy item in Castelia City. Badge 3. Badge 2. But no. It's all the way in Icarus City. I know it's Icarus, but I say it Icarus. Because it's a cloud. They're all clouds. The cities are named after clouds and shit. Ice always gets the shit end of the stick. That is... Ice is kind of the weirdest type. Do we agree on this? Because it's such a late game coded type, but Ice type is... It's not good. Like, it's good offensively, but it really sucks defensively. And they're also late in the game. It's like what they wanted to do with Psychic, but worse. Because Psychic is like the secondary specialist type aside from dragon, at least until fairy type. People who ate ice cream cone forget we had a bird, a seal, a goldfish, and a starfish. See, I feel like the starfish at least is a little more creative. What about the snake and the orb? It's every gen. Oh, we'll put all our ice types in one area at the end of the game. Although, I suppose with the cold storage in Gen 5, you get some of them a little earlier, maybe? Question mark? I don't actually remember. But in Black 2, White 2, there is no more cold storage. Point in Black 1, White 1's favor. Gen 1 so unoriginal, they made a Pokemon without a nose. What does this mean? It's spherical. I don't care what anyone says. Avalugg would be on my team every game if I could. What a cutie. What a little table. Table affectionately. Oh, a Pokeball without a nose. I read Pokemon without a nose. Like, yeah, I bet a lot of them don't. Ignore me. I just wish they would change Avalugg shiny. Bro has piss legs. I'm sorry, it's so funny. And it's even funnier because I think Gen 6 is when they started, like, picking Shiny's colors instead of just shifting the color palette. They chose that guy to have piss legs. I love my explodey Pokemon, but it is literally a ball without a nose. It's the same argument. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. Definitely a lot of the earlier gen Pokemon are more realistic, I guess, because they could do that because none of them existed yet. They could make, oh, that's literally just a caterpillar that you would see outside. That's literally just a seal that you would see outside. And the more existed, the more they're like, okay, well, we have to do something a little different. We have to give the giraffe a head on its tail. The art style was definitely more monster. You can almost definitely tell what generation of Pokemon is from just by basing it off the art style. And if not specifically, you can guess around when. Like, if it's newer or older, you're gonna know. And it's not good or bad. It's just different. Voltorb lame, Electrode radical. Electrode's face is funnier. Not saying unoriginal isn't bad, but it's definitely like, bro, that's an animal you'd see outside. We've always been doing this. It's okay. It's definitely very tainted by nostalgia bias, I feel. Because you grew up with it, you're associating your childhood memories with it, so you like it more. Right? Okay, I'm glad we all agree. I mean, look, I love Girafarig and Farigiraf, but as a trans girl, we went through the same evolution to dark shark tooth hoodie. Okay, but I would love a shark tooth hoodie. That would cook. I love me a big sweater. They're comfy. I mean, you can see from the yellow sweater that I have in real life. Methinks if some of these Pokemon came out today, people would dunk on them. That's what I was trying to say. You can look at things through a nostalgia lens, but you can also appreciate things for what they are. Pokemon may not be more monstery as they used to be, but you can't tell me that Tatsugiri does not absolutely fuck. I love that fish. Go my fish. I know a really cool designer called Nyahalo who does amazing clothes like shark tooth hoodies. Cool. Knowing a designer seems so interesting. What are you doing? I mean, I imagine it's kind of similar to being a creative, but I feel like a designer is a rarer spawn. No, I don't know them. Oh, you know of them. That's still cool. Sorry, my words. It's okay. We clarified. We're all good. Rat. I want a Gen 7 so bad. I was thinking about setting up the hand camera, but then I'm like, maybe I should just like record what's on the file already, just like off screen. And I can bring it back and we rel it. And just bug in a BAP keyboard and generate word. It's okay. We all misspeak sometimes. It's not a big deal. I misspeak with my mouth, with the only language that I know. I also hecking love making typos. But it's okay, because we understand each other. Despite of it. Oh yeah, I was looking up the thing and it's just... it's Filipino somehow. You know it's a big deal, I'm done, goodbye. No, Bug! Bug's gone forever. No, Bochi. Have they ever made more Bochi? And I guess the more important question to ask is the Bochi fandom more normal? Are they more normal about teenagers now? That show is a solid like 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10 on a good day. Those middle episodes I found really unwatchable. Bochi's parents were pissing me off so bad. Also, I really did not like that alcoholic character. There was something about her that gave me the ick. More the anime? No idea. I feel like it's so popular that if it doesn't have anything else, I'd be really surprised. It's like how Free Ren got stuff immediately. It felt like yeah, duh. Everyone loved Free Ren. Although I keep hearing stuff about Free Ren. And I'm like, oh no, they did that thing that I don't like. They made a species of sentient beings that's biologically evil. That's... why? It's a very strange trope. Speaking of anime, saw the Uma movie in theater. There's a movie and it's in theaters? Worth the money? Slay. What was it about? Don't say Umas. I didn't know that was a thing. But she felt like it was trying to make social anxiety. Oh my god, look at this adorable quirkiness. See, I don't necessarily agree. It's more like depicting it in a visually interesting way. Because there were definitely things where I look at that and it's like, yeah, that's how I feel on the inside. You drew this specific feeling in a way that is especially accurate. I do see how it can be interpreted as making social anxiety quirk chungus. But I don't think that's the intention. But at the same time, sometimes intention doesn't matter. Sometimes you just hurt people and you gotta say you're sorry. Like, her anxiety moments are great, but the story in general was off. See, you know, I kind of agree with that. There were certain parts that I'm just like, the vibes are weird. Like, I'll watch it, but there's something weird. Oh yeah, the animation, of course, is beautiful. Kudos to the animators. I hope you got paid so much money, even though I know you weren't, and I'm very sorry about that. But you deserve so much money and like a big break and a whole bunch of paid days off and sick leave. Unlimited PTO, actually. That's what you need. Even though I know that's not what happens and it makes me sad. I thought it was shiny for a second because it looked red and I thought it was a Alolan. Help! Help! My rat. Let it be known, when the rat was scrolling across the screen and it was yellow, I noticed it immediately, so I'm probably gonna notice if it happens again. Beginning of a new era, it's got racing, it's got drama, it's got it all. Yes! See, I know that last year there was an Uma Musume anime. Is it related to that, or is it different courses? Especially with Agnes, is it Tachyon or Tachyon? I assume Tachyon. I love the name Agnes. What a cute name. Unfortunately, also, Agnes Animal Crossing coded. I say unfortunately, only because If you would not like to be associated with a pig, it's probably bad. But Agnes is so slay. Agnes sounds 72 years old to me. That is also true. It is very old woman core, but there ain't nothing wrong with being an old woman. Tachyon, like the light particle, that does not help. I don't know physics. You think I know physics? I knew physics, but I forgot it because I hated it and it sucked. And the teacher was kind of weird. Not as weird as my programming teacher. But still, oh my god, flashbacks. I remember when my chemistry teacher and one of the English teachers were like getting married, and we found the chemistry teacher's band. We found the website to their band, and we also found the website for their wedding. Oh my god. That was probably a little too invasive, but buh. My goober gremlin doesn't remember physics taught at my school. Yeah. So here's physics. Earth is sphere, gravity go down, throw apple, apple fall. No, I know that, but there's like, gravity has a number. I don't know number. I actually think it's 9.8. If it is, crazy callback. I don't know if thing of this mass fall from height of this big, what will speed be? I don't know. 9.8 meters per second? See, that sounds correct. But I don't know. Anyway, every object have little bit of gravity, but big object have big gravity. So Earth, big gravity. Yay. Moon also have gravity. That why wave, I think. Moon affect wave. Probably gravity. I don't know why else. Moon, ocean are in Uri, so waves. True. Wait, no, what manga has like meters per second in the name? I need to reread that. I have so much random manga. Oh no, now I'll be haunted by this thing my friend read in middle school. And I don't remember what it was, but I think it had sort of like a fairy tale motif, kind of. 5 centimeters per second. That was probably what it is. Maybe? I remember being really confused by it, but I would probably be less confused. Shout out a fairy tale motif. Wait. Someday I'll finish Pandora Hearts. True. I will. Ugh, but there's straight people in it. It's about straight people. I can't get invested in this. That's only a half joke. Because if something puts such a heavy emphasis on a straight relationship that sucks, why am I here? Why am I here if y'all have no chemistry and you really want me to believe that there is? Waste my damn time. Get me out. Faces for the transient people. Shout out Sunday. I think that's her name. And we have the Moth version. Shout out Moth. Yes, Sanae. I figured. But there's a lot of names. And I forgot names. Moth Best Toho? Interesting. I know that it is a very popular one. Fight me, you're wrong. I have no opinion on the matter. It doesn't have my favorite soundtrack, but I appreciate your opinion. There's definitely a lot of standouts. And you got Suako. She's got a funny hat. It surprises me that Suako is not more popular than she is. I thought this was Tonight Stars and Easygoing Egoist. Maybe that was the track before? Maybe. It does have the best singular attack in a video game ever with Mountain of Faith. See, I'm not aware of that at all, so that has no impact on my rankings. I just know, wow, this character is cool. Wow, I like the song. That's my knowledge. Or wow, Yuri. I guess all of them are technically Yuri, if you want them to be. But I'm sure some are more Yuri than others. I like Momoyoshi Centipede. Do I know this one? Everyone in Gensokyo is gay. Truth nuke. Truth nuke deployed. Oh wait, Moth has the one fox girl that everyone likes, yeah? I can't type. Something precious, Maris, yeah. From extra stage of 18. Yeah, I don't know this one. Wait, she's Minecraft. She's Minecraft. Hashtag Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft and I don't care for it. I don't know why I'm excited. You said the thing! I'm sorry! I saw pickaxe and I saw shovel. What else am I supposed to say? Also, Momo. Everyone, I'm so sorry. I did not know that. 18. Yeah, once it moves past 15, I don't know shit. I know approximately like 2 tracks. Maybe like 3 from the next 2 games, and then it's nothing. Wait. Since it's Marketeers, is that the one with Chimata? I know her. I miss Lobotomy Corporation. Wait, shout out to the one video in my recommended. It was complimenting Lobotomy Corporation gameplay. Nobody does that. Please, my people. Yeah? Okay. I know one thing about that game. Now I know 2 things. There's a centipede and Chimata. And the gambling lady, I don't know gambling, but yay gambling. But also fuck gambling. Don't gamble. Oh my god. There was one super funny ad that I got. Funny, sad. Not funny, haha. It was for scratch-offs, yeah? State-specific scratch-offs, so you may not have seen it. But it was like, don't try and recoup your costs by gambling more. Also buy our scratch-offs. Motherfucker, pick one. You can't have both. Don't tell me to buy your scratch-offs. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. You're gonna lose your money. Also, I don't know if you have an addictive personality. You could get addicted to gambling. And that's gonna ruin your fucking life. Don't do it. Fun fact, in the Toho universe, Momio is the same Omukare from the Tales of Tawara Toda. Then she killed the great nephew of Fujiwara no Moko. Nephew is your parents' siblings' kid. Okay. Yeah, no, I know Moko. I was just trying to be like, nephew. How does this fit into Moko's bloodline? Mukade is a dragon centipede. Incorrect buzzer. Is it the big one from mythology? Or is that something different? I know there's one big mythological centipede. It's a mountain-sized centipede that eats dragons, so it's a dragon-eating centipede. So close, but no cigar. Speaking of which, speaking of gambling, don't smoke. Don't smoke cigars. That shit's gonna extra fuck you up. I don't actually know if cigars are worse than, like, cigs, but they feel worse. They make you give off a worse vibe. That's for sure. That's close enough. I mean, Dragon Centipede definitely gives off a vastly different impression than Dragon Eating Centipede, but you were close. I'm trying to remember what that one thing I was thinking of is. And unfortunately, all my brain is coming up with is, I don't remember what rhythm game it is. It might be just Osu. The Centipede map. I felt like it was very well known back in the day, being like, wow, really hard rhythm game map. Centipede. No, wait, I lied. I don't think it was Osu. Don't listen to me, actually. What song is this? Is this a Kid a comment? Fire Island Volcano from Super Mystery Dungeon. Okay, Muse. No, wait. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I can't stop you. I've drunken, like, none of my smoothie, by the way. It's just been sitting here. It's probably warm. Oh, is this the island where you fight Entei? It might be. Okay, fine, I'll hydrate. It's gotta be the island where you fight, or the place where you fight Entei. Then Entei's like, grr, why is everyone turning to stone? It must be your fault. And we're like, what the fuck? How does that make sense? We are children. It's probably more like, grr, why are you here? I am big legendary and this is my home. Leave. And I go, fuck you, I don't even like you, Entei. Raikou sweep. Suicune is also better. Raikou sweep, though. Nobody likes Raikou like I do. Oh my god, it's gonna be so long from now when I shiny hunt the roamer, I can have it sitting next to me, and I could pair it with my heart gold and my soul silver, also looking for a roamer Raikou. But it's different. I might like Raikou like you do. Oh my god. Raikou enjoyer. See, I like it because cool Thundercat. You can like it however you want. I feel like also part of the reason why I like it so much is a little bit of contrarianism. Because it's like, okay, well, Suicune gets fucking everything. Suicune gets the most marketing. It has its own game. It's in the Celebi movie. It gets a ton of merch. It feels the specialist. It's also, in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think it's treated as like a third legendary in a trio. Like, how you need Dialga and Palkia to get Giratina. You need Raikou and Entei to get Suicune for some fucking reason. It has its own movie? No. It's in the Celebi movie. The movie is Celebi, but it is in it. Cool Thundercat. So it's like looking in the mirror for you? Sure, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then Entei also has its own movie, so people like it because of the movie. Raikou doesn't get shit. Fuck you, I like Raikou. Because Suicune used to be my favorite, and then it's like, no. I like this one more. And it's also why the reason why it pisses me off, especially when people call them dogs. Motherfucker, look at Raikou. Tell me that's a dog. That's not a dog. It's obviously a saber-toothed cat. People only say that because Suicune kind of looks like a dog. What kind of cat is Suicune? I don't know. That's why they're the legendary beast. Suicune is marketed, Entei is a movie, but Raikou is like the second best Oumon in Gen 2. Slay! Good for it. I love you, Raikou. Even though its moveset is fucking garbage. Its level up moveset is dog shit. I know, I used it. I used my Master Ball on it because I wanted it. My big cat. And you know what? That cat was well placed on my team. My team was full of many things that may not be terribly strong. I had a freaking Gligar. But it's okay. It hit hard because it loved me. He loved me. And he had return. But its moveset is dog shit 99% of Pokemon pre-Gen 5. Honestly, you're kind of right for that. But it felt especially dog shit, because it's like, fuck you mean Raikou doesn't get Thunderbolt by level up? Unless it does, and it's just really late. Fuck you mean I'm working with Spark? Hell no. Gligar's moveset is actually so fucking bad. It gets nothing. It gets nothing, that's its type. Its poison move is Poison Sting. Its ground move is, bro, just put the return in the bag, bro. Just use return. But it's so cute. My little scorpion baby. Sand Slash. Oh, poor Sand Slash. But it's so cute. It's so Sonic. Bro learns, like, one move. Like, it probably learns, like, Mud Slap. Sand Tomb. My brain supplied, what if it doesn't learn Slash? And then I'm like, it has to learn Slash. There's no way it doesn't learn Slash. Doesn't learn any good ground moves. Ugh. You truly forget how much quality of life has been added in the newer games until it's all taken away from you. And you're stuck with... Your Pokemon doesn't learn anything better than freaking Bubble Beam. Water types actually have it fine, because most of them can learn Surf. And even if they're Fizz, Surf is gonna probably be good. It's extra funny thinking about all the water TMs that existed pre-Gen 4. Because why in the world do Surf and Waterfall both exist when they're basically the same move? Because Double Battles didn't exist until Emerald, right? And they're both special. Waterfall just has a chance to flinch for fun. They're the same. And then Whirlpool just sucks ass. I'm so glad HMs aren't super a thing anymore. It's... I know we were just talking about having shitty movesets by Learn Up. I don't want to grief it anymore by having my starter have Rock Smash. By having my starter learn Cut. By having them learn Flash. Nightmare. Did they change Waterfall to Physical? Oh, yeah. But this is Gen 3, so it's special. So I'm thinking about it. Because the 5th special split was in Gen 4. Yuppers. Which is why it's so strange when they make starters like Feraligatr, obviously physical based, but it's a water type. All of your moves, your good water moves, are special. You can't use these. They suck. I rather like HMs personally, since restrictions on how you build a team makes for creativity to me, but I get the dislike. Since I like curating my team so much, it's like, why am I shooting my team in the kneecaps, giving them these bad moves I can't let them forget? And if I do take them off the team, and I want to go somewhere and I need an HM, it's like, well, fuck. I gotta go back and get the thing that knows it, or I gotta ruin my moveset. What if I need like a heart scale to get it back? I gotta fucking fly to the place to forget the move, and then I need a heart scale, which I need Rock Smash for, or I need to catch a Love Disc. I ain't doing all that. I like them in theory, but the moves are just so bad. All I need is for them to change Cut to be like a bug type move, or a grass type move. I'm buffing HMs. HMs aren't terrible in theory. It's just, I hate Rock Smash the most. Rock Smash is my least favorite HM, specifically because of Pokemon Emerald. And that one route leading up to the desert that has rocks. Because you'd think at that point of the game, why would I need Rock Smash? No, you need Rock Smash. And I was trying to go literally anywhere else, and it all came back to me using Rock Smash. And I was I was lost and confused for like 30 minutes. Cut targets the trainer. No, no, no! Rock Smash kills all rock-type Pokemon permanently. No! My Rhydon! Come back. They'll never take you away from me. I'm such a fake Rhydon fan. I don't have a singular piece of merchandise. But it's so cute. My big dinosaur. Rhydon is Rhydon. No! You can't do this to me! It's the first Pokemon ever in the game. You can't do this. No Rhydon, there's no Pokemon ever. Unless that's a lie. Whirlpool has been replaced by deleting your save file. Why the fuck did you give a Pokemon Whirlpool, you sick fuck? Look, I needed to get it into the Whirl Islands, okay? I need to catch my Lugia. I'm playing Soul Silver. It's part of the story. Fire Spin Gaming? Yeah, until you get literally any other move. Until you get Flame Wheel. Until you get... I don't know what else. I was gonna say Flame Charge, but I'm like, that's Gen 5. By then you have options, and you probably do know Flame Charge. Okay, on that though, shout out to Blitzel and Zebstrika. Them knowing Flame Charge is so iconic to me. That's such a it is the Zebstrika move to me. I love that horse. I love that zebra. Zorse. I keep moving my Joy-Con to my right hand, but my right hand kind of hurts, so I gotta stop. I need Corsola to get something. I need Carnivine to get something in the next game so I can justify using one. I want to use a Carnivine so bad. They're on fire. No, they're literally on fire. My freaking cartridge. Strength Up picks up the opponent similar to Skydrop. You can choose to run on the turn you have them picked up. Successful run attempts result in you stealing the Pokemon. Holy shit. Me with my action replay stealing Cynthia's Garchomp core. Real story. It sucks since I've always super liked the Cherish Ball. So of course I caught a lot of these like hacked mons with Cherish Balls. So now they extra can't be transferred, which sucks, because otherwise they might have been able to pass a legitimacy check. Well, maybe not, because stuff like the Garchomp says, like, caught at X level at Pokemon League. Okay, yeah, sure. No, it wasn't. Wasn't there some Pokemon fan game you can play as a Team Rocket Grunt? Probably. I know that there's the very short segment in Soul Silver in which you could do that, but it is very, very short. And you kind of can't do anything because everyone's like, oh my god, you're part of Team Rocket, leave me alone. Fly's a passive, you can't be hurt. Slay! Shout out Skydrop being one of the... Fuck Skydrop. It's such a silly, cool, interesting move, and like 2 Pokemon ever can learn it, and both of them are named Braviary. May as well just make it a signature. I think Aerodactyl may also learn it. Shout out to fuck Skydrop. I'm like, well, it's a cool move, but also it fucking sucks and I hate it. It's almost like acrobatics, because acrobatics is kind of similar, but slightly more things can learn it. Minior can learn acrobatics. Can't learn Skydrop. Acrobatic. Fuck, typo. No, it's okay, I get it. It's like Crobat. Wow. I need to evolve my goddamn shiny Golbat. It might be a Crobat, actually. Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese needs to be a Crobat. Lol. Lamau even. I'm so shocked they didn't give Crobat a Mega. I feel like people were really convinced that it would be, based from just that it was in one of the ZA trailers. Nope, didn't get anything. May I just say, once again, I'm kind of zooming through these encounters. According to the thing that I'm using, it says I've been doing 222 encounters per hour. Not terrible. However, I'm just waiting for when I'm bound to go over odds eventually. 770 already. Please keep in mind that the odds are 1 in 8,192. I'm like almost a 10th of the way to odds. But why, huh? What do you mean? Anyway, wait, on that note though, I think it's really fun how a bunch of people seem to be like starter hunting and stuff in these games. We're having a revival of 8192. Yay. I've seen some people in like other streamers' chats being like, wow, I just got my shiny Bulbasaur. It's my first 8192. It's like, wow. And it makes sense because this is the first 8192 game that's on the Switch. And especially if you're younger and you didn't, or not even that, because it's been 4096 since fucking 2013, unless you got a virtual console game. And the older games are so expensive, unless they're like Diamond and Pearl. Wow, ban that guy for having better luck. No, you don't even understand. Me seeing, wow, you got your starter under odds, and then you get like a Rattata in 100, and then you get a 5% Doug Trio. Like, that's really cool, and I'm happy for you, but also I am very jealous. And also an Abra, but that one ran away. Like, what the fuck? Also, consider that since I'm single system hunting, it's gonna be a lot fucking slower. But, like, it's fine. It's chill. I find too many consoles to be overwhelming, which is why I've only ever done... My maximum is 3, and it was in the Safari Zone, because that one's really easy to do multiple at the same time. But doing soft resets on consoles that require you to press the L and R buttons sounds kind of miserable. Which is a lot of what I like. I like soft resets. Because they're chill, you can't phase, and you generally get cooler things. You can't get a poi pull from random encounters. You get it from soft resets. And that's why my first soft reset shiny is Zapdos. Which sucks, but it is Zapdos. And I also got crazy lucky on it, so I need to be punished for my hubris at some point, and I'm just waiting for when it happens. Because I think statistically, generally most hunts will be under odds, like 66%. But that means that a third will go over odds, generally. Which is like, wait, that's actually kind of a lot. And I've only had like 1 or 2 super over odds things ever. To be fair, I've not been shiny hunting for a super long time. I need to be punished for my 86 Cobalion sometime. When it'll be scares me. Or I could just say that, like, my Black 1 cartridge is blessed. Because that one also found my starter under odds. At, like, 6,000, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it found a shiny Audino. Just like when I was training. Or that may be the one where I found a Dwebble. I don't remember. And it found the Volcarona at around 300, I want to say. Hi, Bianca. Oh yeah, wait, I should put on my freaking 30th anniversary pickle chew badge. It's been so long since I caught a stream that you look different now. Don't worry, I literally... I made this today. I finished this today. And thank you for the 32 months. I really appreciate it. Also, I've posture checked. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mountain of Faith can't be my favorite one, being a soundtrack enjoyer, because I simply like UFO and Lol K better. More consistent bangers to me. Change places. Everyone de-shrimp. Yes, de-shrimp. I did de-shrimp. I am sitting up back straight, spine straight, no scoliosis core. I love when it's 3 a.m. and I get the Discord notification like, ah, yes, this is definitely still happening. Why the fuck are you getting it at 3 a.m.? That's so cursed. The only time when it would be happening is when it's Limbus. Wait a minute. That's happening. Lol K is great. Don't actually play Lol K. I remember when it came out and everyone's like, holy shit, this is like hard. Everyone was complaining about Clown Peas. Or is it Clown Please? I think it's Clown Peas. And then my goat Junko. Fuck you, Clown Pete. Well, where did that come from? That's crazy. Clown Peas. I just second guessed myself. Like, she has a weird name. Are you watching Change? What are you referencing? Fucking America Fairy. You could say the first 2 words. Why does everyone hate her? Is it curve laser related or other? Because I do remember seeing gameplay for it, but since I don't really play the games, I don't know what's considered to be like, wow, these are really difficult patterns. The only other thing I remember from Lol K is Junko having a spell card that looks like one of Shinki's, I think. Or that may have been Byakuren. Wait, I think I'm lying. So then it's Hakasha non-spells being harder than her spells, question mark? Lol K is extremely difficult compared to the others, but the music is so good. So it can't be the worst one. I love it. Oh, Chang-a. Okay, yeah. Who killed Junko's kid. The 3-legged sun crow that isn't Utsuho. I thought her name was Ushuto for years. I love my brain's tendency to misplace a couple words and just mispronounce things for years. No, it's Utsuho. I'm so sorry to all these rats. I've almost hit level 17 from all the things that I accidentally kill. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to do it because if I miss tackle and take damage, that's less health I have to tank if I get really unlucky catching Pidgey. Oh shit. A rat. When you said that, I thought something happened. I'm like, what is this? Is Junko the only Toho character to canonically have a child? Are there other ones? It also sucks that her name is Junko because, of course, the Danganronpa brainworms kick in and also other people's Danganronpa brainworms kick in. We think of the other one. Primordial Beat. Look. I picked the ones that I like. So I like all of them that are on the playlist. Also, I think this character looks really cute. Okay, yeah, Raiko. Wait, Raiko! We were talking about that earlier. Spelt a little different. Pronounced the same. I'm drawing a blank. On... I'm drawing a purple-red, apparently. Cool. Draw something else. Hold your pencil steady. But don't hold it too steady, because then you're gonna grip it too tightly and you're gonna hurt your hands. And that's not good. Rat. Please, I just want to find a shiny on stream. My shiny on stream luck is cursed. We need to know this. I think the only one that isn't a phase that I found on stream was the Alpha Fletchender in Zone 7 in ZA that I used on my team. And it was like the day after the game came out. It may have been the day of. And I'm like, I need my big bird. Big red bird. This was also before I knew about stairs and that there was an alpha fletchling in Zone 1. So I kind of made things harder for myself, but I wouldn't have done stairs anyways. Very funny. Maybe I should instead of being in bed since video games aren't happening. Yes, be creative. Ooh. You want to create so badly. Squeaky chair. Almost the revival of real squeaky chair. Good riddance, that thing is gone. It was also broken as hell. Ooh, be creative. I'm like a ghost and I'm sneaking into your house, and instead of like scaring you or whatever, I'm just giving you encouraging little messages, and I might move a cup from time to time, perchance. I write you a silly little message in the mirror. I would be a fun ghost. Why be a ghost and be mean? You can do whatever you want, and you choose to be mean. I was gonna say get a life, but methinks it's a little late for that. Hold on. Yeah, I hear a ghost playing Pokemon in my house. I'm gonna kill it now! Not again. I wanna watch shitty ghost shows. And I don't think I've ever even seen a shitty ghost show. I just think it would be funny. Ghost cat boy ghost. Ooh, scary. Sorry, I'm gonna nudge your cup over a little. Ooh. It's like reverse cat. I don't want to knock it over because that would be loud and that's scary. Grave Encounters, great movie. See, I don't know what type of vibe that movie is, but my first thought was Poltergeist, and I'm like, that's kind of intense. Now my cup, it's on the edge of the table, so I move it closer to the inside of the table. I don't want it to fall. That'll be loud. And then you're gonna have to clean it up, and that sucks. Yeah, my thought was, wow, I was really scared of Poltergeist when I first saw it. Is it even still good? Has it aged well? Spoilers, I guess, but I think the twist was that they were possessed because they were... like, the house was built on top of a graveyard, and specifically, I want to say it was, like a native people graveyard. And I'm not sure how that would age. To consider it, my cat can and will knock that over, no mercy. Yeah, I don't have that kind of hatred in my heart. I don't want to knock it over. Oh, wow, that twist. Haven't heard that 300,000 times before. Is it actually a popular trope? I guess I just don't watch movies. That's what I remember for Poltergeist? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure it was kind of young-ish when I saw it, but also the years blend together very much. I'm trying to remember literally anything that happens to it, and I can't. I put Moth songs in here, okay? I had to put this one. Even though I don't like the part where the key changes, but I like the rest of the song enough to put it in. It's too whimsical. Grave Encounters is a ghost hunting show ending up in a real haunted insane asylum. That sounds scary. I mean ones where people go into houses and be like, oh, there's a shadow on your wall. I think this is the ghost of a dog that lived 3 houses down, but sometimes was boarded here, and it's here now. Fucking Broggy. And then they have a skeptic come into the house, and they're like, oh yeah, this is just like a painting error. This is a different color of paint. And then the ghost person goes, no, it's a ghost. Trust me. It's the dog. I need Monster House. The kids yearn for Monster House. Honestly, I kind of yearn for Monster House. I don't even remember if I've ever seen that movie in full, but I've seen fragments of it so many times that it's made a very deep impression. I still think about the house has a uvula. It's a girl? What the fuck? And yes, the house is a girl. Yes, this is definitely done by a ghost. This wad of 3,000 euro cash deformed me so. No, it's my state-of-the-art equipment. No, listen, the ghosts are talking to me now. We can hear it in the radio frequencies. Oh, sorry, you couldn't hear them? Sorry, they must be asleep right now. My bad. The house is a girl? Okay, so hear me out. No! I also choose that guy's dead wife. That's what you're saying. It's the ESG meter. Ah! I guess spoilers for Monster House. Isn't the twist in that the guy's wife died and she's possessing the house? She is the house. I think that's the case. Either way, that guy's wife hella dead. Yeah, because like a ball lands on the grass and it fucking gets eaten by the grass. What the heck? She needs to go to the casino if she is the fucking house. She could be. But I think she just wants to sit at home with her evil child-hating husband. Child-hating in the, I'm going to make a child's life as miserable as possible type thing. Like, we do not have to do that. Also the part where, I don't remember where it was. A guy eats something. And people edit small things into that. I like it. Oh, so a conservative. Yeah, probably. I was gonna say, well, he's old and owns a house. That feels very uncharitable. Just watch the whole movie? Maybe you should. That would be fun. No, it's fucking true. Ugh. I want to be nice. I just learned today that surgeons tend to heavily lean conservative. And I'm like, what the heck? Why? Why are you going to be a doctor if you hate people? Are you dumb? The answer is money. But why? It's a rhetorical question. Me and my partner have been marathoning Disney movies, so yesterday we watched Incredibles 1 and 2. Oh my god. The absolute whiplash that you probably experience going from undeniable peak Shrinema to The Incredibles 2. I'll put Monster House on the list of need to watch. Oh no! I hope it's not aged horrendously. Oh dear. Well, I guess we'll find out together. Man, The Incredibles 1 is so good, though. I like Incredibles 2 more than 1. I'm sorry to hear that you have bad taste. That's okay. Oh my god. But the second movie is such, like, movie critic on YouTube bait. I remember when it came out, all the most annoying channels that you've ever seen. This movie sucks. And they all say the same thing, like they can't form their own opinions. Incredibles is a great movie, but I think as 2 is so overhated. I mean, that's fair. I'll be completely honest, I don't remember a lot of it. I'm just like, wow, I don't think they know how to write this character that they want to write. She just seems kind of dumb. I don't think that's what they're going for. This is throwing me off. Money. Also, those people can hold their nerve when their hands deep in some... What? Whoa, get out of there. Hello, I like money. Oh, Mr. Krabs. They could make me hate you, but you are also funny. Why the fuck was a panty raid in SpongeBob? Why? Huh? Even as a child, I'm like, what? Okay, I didn't understand what it was. But this is so weird. Money. Oh, finally rewatch Krusty Towers. That's just so peak. Need to watch more SpongeBob. That's what I'll actually do. Because it's short. I say, wow, I don't like short form content, but then I'll watch this because it's shorter. There's something easier to digest about multiple episodes of something than it is to do like 1, 2 to 3 hours sitting in place. Maybe it's because they give me designated breakpoints. Every 30 minutes I get a little break. I can get up. Oh, Pokemon, oh how I've missed you. I love your unforgivable quotes such as, it hurt itself in confusion, and it hurt itself in confusion. Hey, they nerfed it in the more recent gens. You're less likely to do that. Did you fail the weighted coin flip, the weighted dice roll? Don't do that. It used to be so bad in the older gens. Oh, speaking of, shout out rap in Gen 1 being literally unescapable. Don't. Yeah, just like don't get hit. Why didn't you think about that? Just roll better. Just don't lose your 50-50. Don't look at the Rattata in my party. Don't ask me what the odds are of Pidgey and Rattata on this route. Don't do it. Don't ask me about my singular Plusle and like 5 Gulpins and 2 Scraggy, 3 Scraggy. Don't. I can be a statistical anomaly. I am so worried about becoming a statistical anomaly later. Ugh. My percentages. Rap, more like rap. I don't think that one worked. I think you gotta workshop it a little. But I do like the guy writing on the whiteboard. Listen. No, smile. Okay. I need to think of older movies to watch. Older specifically because it means that they'll be shorter. Slightly shorter. Leave puns to me. Boo. Boo puns. I say that, but then I was looking through my Steam library and I'm like, holy shit. I played ISAT a year ago. What do you mean? But also, these little goobers have been on my desk for freaking ever. Fuck you mean it's only been a year? But also, oh my god, it's been a year. I still have that game physically for PS5 and nothing else to do with it. Because the Switch one was more expensive on secondhand. I just wanted a physical version. I should probably get the Switch one. Well, why have it when it's on my computer? Because physical games are cooler. I want a Frog cartridge, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. Why would I spend $120 on like a Frog cartridge when I could think about getting like an English black 2, white 2? Something that I'll probably like more. Oh, speaking of rock, paper, scissors, you can have all three on one hand. What are you talking about? No, you can't. And then you prove me wrong, and I'm like, oh no. I'm a fool. I've been bested in this duel of wit. I don't know. That is my favorite way to say we gotta fight about this. We must duel. Honorable duel to the death. Oh, it's almost March 4th. Epic duel of wit music plays. Hell yeah. Just kidding. It's gonna be another loop of this. Oh my god, I remember when this game came out, I'm gonna feel so old, and everyone hated on my goat, Miko. My transgender goat. God forbid a trans woman do anything. It's been March 4th for 5 hours now. Not in my time zone, and my time zone is real. Pinky and ring finger down. What? See, the problem is now I'm actually gonna do it, and if this is, like, bad, I'm gonna have done it. Pinky and ring. My time zone. It's vague. Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you. Not the fist, the rock. What? Oh, wait. I get it now. Middle and index is scissors and thumb is paper. I do not understand what you're saying. Why does this feel Limbus coded? Is it bad that I almost kind of wish that there wasn't story, because I feel obligated to show off the story. Xenoblade. This is the only Xenoblade song because I like it. It's all 3 hand signs in one. No, it's not. How is pinky and ring finger down a rock? I'm gonna make you explain yourself more. Huh, Xenoblade has some damn good music. You should listen to him. Yeah, I should. But I'm like, I don't wanna. Fuck. Sorry, Rat. Oh! A rat! No. I don't want to kill the rats. It already tanked my encounter rate, killing the level 4s and 5s that I ran across until I got War Turtle. I just wanted my blueberry turtle. Also, why is it Orpal in this game? War Turtle is so weird. Why is it the middle stage for this Pokemon? It does not feel like a pre-evolution to Blastoise. Helpy. Yeah, it's Helpy because it's helping me. He's my helper until I get my actual team members. And I need this, I was gonna call it a dumb turtle. I need this regular turtle. Because I need Raikou Roamer. Followy. Oh my goodness. He's right behind me, isn't he? It's part rock, pinky and ring, part scissors, middle and index, and paper would be middle, index, thumb. I think you gotta stop explaining it to me because I'm not gonna get it. I feel like my brain is too pea-sized for this. Ew, peas. List of worst vegetables, and peas is like at least 2 of the slots. The only thing they're good for is making an ice pack. I thought way too much about this. I'm so sorry I'm ruining your dreams. Everyone knows you can't be rock, steel, and normal at the same time. Yes, you can! Steelix with a Terra normal type. I'm so sorry I came up with that too fast. I could be 6 times weak to fighting if I want to. Look, I know you're not all... Oh, steel ground? Okay, well then, Aggron? I thought it was a rock type. My bad. Terra normal Aggron. Unless... Look, I thought Tyranitar was a rock ground type for years. This is the song that goes on in my brain at all times. I'm but a little fellow. You cannot expect me to remember things off the dome. Okay, but actually, how the heck is it gonna work with Terra and Megas and Z moves and Dynamax all in the same game? And how the hell are they gonna incorporate Z Megas? Because in ZA they function differently. But I don't think they would make Z Megas have the exact same gimmick as like Dynamax. As in, like, maybe they can only Mega for 5 turns, 3 turns. What's the point of having Dynamax? Okay, I say that, but Dynamax is actually, like, kind of an interesting mechanic competitively. Because they cannot process the brain, direct track, tongue, observe the eyes, look different ways. Aren't they the silly? Ah song. I wanted to be mean to you. I'm like, what a TikTok way to phrase that. Ah. People sure do say anything these days. Bird. See, now I have to, I have the dilemma. I'm almost at 900 and I could go to sleep. Or I could take like half an hour and go to sleep closer to 1 AM and be at an even 1K. My freaking birds. I'll pull a Stone Ocean with Pokemon Wind Waves and throw it all out for a new Pokemon next time. No! They can't take this dog away from me. They can't take that littlest pet shop away from me. Oh, thank you for the save. I'll do that. It doesn't actually matter, but fun fact, I have logged a lot of the hours that I've spent on this game. I have more than 24 hours. But there's that. I'm furled maxing. I've spent 1 day on Route 1. And all I got was the stupid yellow rat. I wanted a stupid yellow bird. It's gonna be so funny when I run into Shiny Pidgeys' phases. I can keep them as Pidgeotto. 1 day on Route 1, Pokemon if he real. If Pokemon were real, I think my life would be like 20,000 times better. I don't care if Groudon is just gonna suddenly wake up one day and the earth is gonna become desolate and uninhabitable. It'd be worth it. One day, suddenly. Yellow bird. Yellow bird. Oh, I guess we're gonna find out if, I guess I shouldn't say spoilers. That one boss from Kanto 9 is gonna be in Mirror Dungeon tomorrow. Imagine Pokemon are real and you're still a fucking streamer. That'd be so funny. Oh my god, what game would I play? We're gonna play... I was gonna say we're gonna play Animal Crossing, but honestly it kind of works. We're gonna play Animon. No, you catch these things called animals. Look, there's like 1,000 of them. Aren't they so cool? We have this one. It's called Giraffe. No, it's not a giraffe rig. It's different. It doesn't have the thing on its tail. Like 1,000. Boy, it's literally true. There's like 1,024. That's why there's 1,024 Pokemon, so I was doing it 1-to-1. Obviously, there's more animals in real life. There's more than 1,024 animals. I'm talking about Pocket Monsters. SMH, ignoring my context. See, we wouldn't have had this confusion if you knew that there were 1,024 Pokemon. Actually, there might be 1,029. See, because my birthday Pokemon is Iron Crown. And I'm like, well, I think Iron Boulder is either before or after that. And then there's... Actually, yeah, there's probably 1,029. Because I think then you have, like, Raging Bolt and the other one. And Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, Pecharunt. The dex is weird. Actually, there's over 4 billion because Spinda breathes. I'm talking species, not individual iterations. People who bring up Spinda in conversations of like getting everything, I find them a little annoying because it's just like a gotcha. Yes, there's 4 billion Spinda. Be so fucking realistic. But I do like Spinda. If you have a shiny Spinda, it's probably unique. Nobody else probably has that Spinda. Okay, there's 1,025, so I'm a big liar. It's just Iron Boulder, Iron Crown, and then Pecharunt, I guess. I'm checking. Oh no, it's Terapagos Pecharunt. Yeah, Iron Crown is 1023 because there is no 2310. Iron Crown is my birthday Pokemon. Can it be shiny huntable? Please, please, please. I like Iron Crown. You know what's cooler than a Cobalion? A robot Cobalion. Hell yeah, that thing's cool as hell. Gonna be a while before we get to 1214. Yeah, very unfortunate. We only have the end of October covered. That's at least 2 more generations. And as sad as I am that I have to wait even longer, even longer for a new generation, I hope that the time spent on this game will mean that it is high quality. That it won't be shit to run. I mean, it probably won't because the Switch 2 is... Well, I actually don't know how powerful it is, but based on how other things perform on it, it seems... It's not the Switch one. The Switch one is kind of a piece of shit, right? Yeah? We agree? Wives and wands. Oh my god, I want wand version. Magic version. But right now I'm kind of leaning toward wind. Simply because I like the trainer outfit better. But we'll see. I usually base it off which cover legendary I like better. It should be version exclusives, but I am trying to avoid leakers. Wives and wands, that's my life. I mean, wait, what? No, no. Say it with your whole chest. You meant what you said. Well, I guess I'm going to 1,000. 1,000 encounters on Route 1. Marissa? Oh, I get it. Because she's a witch. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And the... meow. I'm trying to go around in circles because it feels faster in my brain, but I don't actually know if it's faster. It's probably not. How many points do I have to pay for woof? Well, none currently because it's not a redeem. I don't know if I'd want a woof. I'm having vivid flashbacks. Mom and Dad, Nicolas Cage, crawling around the floor. I guess I did woof there, but as a general. Yes to laser plus missile is superior shoot style to homing. What are we talking about? Are we talking about real missiles? Stop. Real missiles are bad, actually. Hot take, I know. I'm starting to get a headache. Ah, I killed another rat. I'm sorry, rat. I'm almost level 17. 16 to 17. Hydrate before you dehydrate. That rat forgot to drink. Oh, Reimu has homing amulet. Marissa has laser missiles at high POW levels. Okay, but you realize that that's a crazy sentence to write out of context. Honestly, even in context, it's a crazy message to write. It almost gives person who's really, really, really into World War II for no reason in particular, and then in parentheses, there's a reason. I'm not saying that's you. I'm saying that's the vibe of the sentence. Aren't they Ofuda, not amulets? Oh no. Lore, I don't know. And what if I ended stream, took a Tylenol, and then I had like an hour to drink the rest of my smoothie, which I've barely had any of them still. What if I simply delete stream? No. Why would you do that? Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot the name for these. And there's other characters like Sakia's knives bouncing off walls. It's so interesting knowing of Toho before JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And being like, wait a minute. Sakuya is literally just Dio. She's literally just Dio, but a maid. Good for her, I guess. Literally the same. I was gonna say they gotta bring him back, but ain't he in part 7, at least to some degree? He's bluer. I think he might turn into a dinosaur or something. Good for him. Is it like a scaly Sona? Good for him. Something. I need to finish part 7, but at this point it's been so long I probably just want to restart it all over. Which I was thinking about AOT the other day. Attack on Titan. I'm like, damn, it's been so fucking long. And I still haven't finished season 4 because of how they fragmented it. I just have to start that shit over because I need to know how it ends. I need to know what people are mad about. He's gonna be a D-Rex. That's the fucking monster in Monster Hunter. Ah! Am I exploding? You have pronouns now. Did I just not notice? Dio Part 7 is something. Scary Monsters is a cool stand, though. I like Dinosaur. Dinosaurs are cool. Hi, I am pronouns. Slay! Oh my god, me when just like out at some random store, like fucking Costco or something, and they have clothes. I'm like, wow, that's a cute pattern. And I look at the thing and it's like for children, for toddlers, and I'm like, oh, I have the taste of a toddler. I'm sorry, that dinosaur print is cute. Leave me alone. I bought them at the pronoun shop. Oh my god, you didn't hear? You get them for free. You don't have to pay for them. I am so sorry. I hate being clown core. I was thinking about it because I'm like, damn, I should probably get some more button-ups or whatever. Or like pajama button-ups for surgery. And I'm like, well, I don't want them to be basic. I want them to be cute. I want them to have a cool pattern. I want them to have fucking dinosaurs on them. Why are you calling me a toddler? I don't want to wear basic bitch dark blue. No offense to dark blue. Where's the fun? I want to be dying from surgery and be kawaii Disney. Okay, but that's so true though. I'm gonna feel way better if I wake up and I'm in a fuck ton of pain, but I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, fucking dinosaurs. Sharks. I have pants with sharks on them, so. I also have pants with turtles on them. I need to sew them back up though, they're fraying a little. Maybe X-nay on the East-nay. Anyway, what? On the first half? Is that an actual word? Town core. I should play Animal Crossing again. I've not touched it for like a whole month. I want to actually decorate my hotel. I want tourists on my island. I think it's fun. People are way too mean to fictional animals. It's so strange. It's also sad because everyone's hating on my boy Klaus. Leave him alone. He's very nice. I was gonna say, do you hate someone in real life for being, for not being attractive? And then it's like, oh wait, no, that literally is a thing. Ixnay is a word. Pig Latin. Oh, see, that makes a little more sense. Because I'm like, wait, SpongeBob. Oh, wait, oh. People are mean to fictional animals because they're mean to real animals. See, that's a truth nuke. But also, I'm like, wow, you know what? People are just mean to people that they think are unattractive. We have the word pretty privilege for a thing, and then there's also the whole thing. Oh my god, don't even get me started. People comparing appearance to morality. Oh, cringe. Ew, yucky, you can't be doing that. We gotta stop. Even the whole like, wow, nice people age better. Some people just be fucking aging. You looking a certain way doesn't mean anything on your character. Dude, I love this song. That's why I added it. It's so Rain. It's like the only one I know from this game. I'm like, yeah, this is an S tier. Easy S. And yet people prefer the secret boss theme, and I'm like, yeah, it's good. This one's way better. Doesn't her ass sit in a chair the whole time, too? Good for her. Sometimes you just gotta sit down. I love this in Crazy Backup Dancers. I don't remember the other one, but I feel like if I heard it, I'd be like, oh yeah! But this one's such a standout in my mind. When I think about Toho music and it's like, wow, I want to listen to something Toho, this is one of the first ones that I think of. Stop stealing my seasons from me. No, 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 no. No. Hand them over. Wait. Is this the one where canonically you lose the fight? Like, mechanically you win, but story-wise, Okina kicks your ass. And then she leaves. If so, that's very funny. Good for her. Rats. Alright, 40 more. Until I can take a Tylenol. Whenever I think of Okina Matara, I think of her putting her name in Hakuna Matata. Oh, what a wonderful phrase. Wait. Since y'all were watching old Disney movies, does that include, like, The Lion King 1.5? Specifically the 1.5. It's important. I need to rewatch that movie because if it's aged badly, I'm gonna cry. That's such an aggressive no. See, the issue is she basically attacks from the back door on your back. Hard to defend from that. Okay, just take it off. That is interesting, though. Maybe that's why the 4 seasons are concealed. They're in your back. Did you check there? Attacks from the back door, Tuesday for... Whoa! TMI. Wait, today's Tuesday. Just remove the concept of back from yourself. I wish. Whoa! Why? You said it. Verb. Anyway, I don't think I'm fighting anything tonight. Nobody is surprised. But it'd be really cool if I did. Either way, I have to freaking save this video because from the beginning, I need to have footage of my rat. Oh shit, a rat. Oh shit, rat. I need to see if my Switch actually saved the video of the sparkle. It might not have. There's a reason she's same tier as Yakumo. I don't think I've ever seen anyone call. Wait, that's Yukari, right? If so, I don't think I've ever seen anyone call her that. If not, I don't know who that is. Yukari's definitely one of the Tohos of all time, though. Yukari blanked on her name. Okay. Remember Yakumo? Is silly. Brain is silly sometimes. See, but like, I would have understood it. Because sometimes I'll call characters different things than the popular name just because, like, Oh, I heard a different dubbing of this thing. So I'll call fucking Danganronpa Komaeda. I'll call him Komaeda instead of Nagito. Because I'm used to the JP dub. I remember Ren Yakumo. Oh, brother, who is this? Such a common name. It feels like to name a character. Don Monk. Oh, the Fox Girl. Okay. Ran. I ran. You ran where? It's all escaping me. It's okay. Sometimes memory is hard. I remember bad all the time. Mwah. Bird. You know, it's a good thing I looked at my counter because deadass I've not been paying attention. There is a very real chance I could have just skipped over the shiny because I didn't notice the sparkle. I'd like to think that shiny Pidgey is so piss colored that I would notice it regardless. But you never know. It could always happen. You are not immune to spacing and clicking run on autopilot. Pidgey. Unfortunately, it is piss yellow. Kind of like the Rattata, except the Rattata is more green. And I think if your piss is green, you should really go see a doctor, like, immediately. I don't think that should happen. It's the unfortunate truth of being a yellow liker. But they'll never make me hate you. Or evolve it to Eradicate, but Rattata's cuter. Also, I don't know if it still is Runaway, and I need it to have Runaway for stuff later. At least it's not Piss Avalug, it's not made of piss. Its back isn't made of piss, is it? It just stepped in the yellow snow. It should really know not to do that. Ah. My 14 Pokeballs, because my Rattata caught first try. And maybe having 15 was excessive. But better safe than sorry. Okay, I'm getting eepy. It's a good thing I'm gonna end soon. I hate my brain for having to end on even number. Watch all 14 break. It is possible. I think Pidgey has the highest catch rate of 255. So, in theory, there's like no realistic way that that would happen. Yeah? It wouldn't happen. But it could. Oh, it turns red as Raticate? Yes. But, damn, I want one now. It is pretty cool. There's also a Lowland rat, which I think looks pretty sick. Wait. I am curious though. Does Raticate have Runaway? Or is it like Meowth? Meow. I don't know if Guts is new or is in this game or not. Herm. Things that make me go, Either way, Rat definitely knows Runaway, or has it, and I need that for easy repel tricks. Alright? Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Surely Heracross has Guts? I don't actually know. Hello? My freaking music? It just stopped. Okay, cool. Wait, Wonder Trade. I love Wonder Trade. I miss it. I miss Wonder Trade every single day. I love Wonder Trade. Who wants to trade me a Jungle Vivillon? Please. Preferably from Gen 6, but anywhere is fine. I was reminded when I looked it up on Bulbapedia, Alolan rat is really cool. Most of the Alolan forms are pretty cool. That's why I want more regional forms, because they're cool. Yeah, sometimes it just stops. Whatever. But I don't know if it's like just like a long pause at the end of the video or if it's actually something wrong, you know? Who knows? I miss you, Wonder Trade. One of my favorite things I've ever gotten from Wonder Trade was a Friends Safari Shiny Manectric. I love that thing. That thing helped me get my mine in. Regional forms peaked in Galar. Do things like the Hisuian forms count? I wouldn't say Hisuian. I'd say my favorite ones are Hisuian Sneasel. And Hisuian Sneasel again. Charlie Chaplin, Punk Raccoon, Dead Coral. I am trying to think of what the first one could be. Anyway, I love Galarian Zigzagoon, but Galarian Zigzagoon pisses me off because I hate Obstagoon. I hate it. I hate it. I love Zigzagoon and Linoon, and they made them cooler, and then it stands up, and I'm scared, and I'm running away. Oh, Mr. Rhyme. Oh, love that guy. Then you also have Galarian Meowth, and I like all the Meowths because they're cute. They're fuzzy. Because you have regular Meowth, and that's a classic, and then you have Alolan, and it's with his face is really funny, and then Galarian is really fluffy. Why does it stand still though? I don't know. What are you talking about? Anyway, this is the last encounter. Normal rat. Didn't get it today, but that's fine. It goes from moving in zigzags to moving in a straight line to just being a guy. See, that's what pisses me off. It just turns into a fucking guy. That's a guy. And look, nothing against furries. You can look at the screen, yes? But you need to understand. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that man. I hate that real ass man. I don't even know if it's based off a real guy. If it is and the guy is okay, I'm sorry. And if not, deserved. Wait, estrogen. Shout out estrogen. I hate birds. I'm sorry. We love furries. We want our cubies to be goober, not man. See, I don't hate it on principle. I just think in execution, a lot of times it could be better. Because nobody, well, I'm not going to say nobody. Not many people hate, like, Gardevoir or Gallade. People hate Incineroar. I hate Incineroar. Fuck Incineroar. No, estrogen is correct. Fuck the birds. They eat bugs. I love birds. No! Whatever. Go my herons. Whatever. Go my mourning doves and my cardinals and my blue jays. Why do trans streamers always point out my name? I think you answered your own question. Transgender. Look, I may not be an estrogen connoisseur, but I can appreciate it. It's good for other people. I'm dying, fuck. I'm sorry, bug enjoyers, I love birds. They'll never make me hate the birds. Birds are so cool. I didn't shiny too hard. I have no shiny. I must bark at the birds. Ruff, ruff, ruff. The throat is trying to shiny hunt. Bro, look at my fucking shiny. That's not a bird. Wait, I have the yellow rat to lure out the yellow bird. So the yellow bird eat the yellow rat, but I need the yellow rat. I need the yellow rat for hunting. Their throat is trying to shiny hunt is crazy. I read it again. Once again, may I just say, look at my sick-ass trainer ID. I got it in, like, third try. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me because I'm really tired and my head hurts and I hit a good number. Watch me find this off stream, like, tomorrow. Hopefully I don't go super over odds again. I was gonna say we'll probably continue this on Thursday, and I still might, but I'll probably have visual novels to read on Thursday. Ugh, cringe. It's not like I want to or anything. 4 hours to do be a lot for the first grass spot? You think I've spent only 4 hours here? I've spent at least like 30. Okay, be so for real. Cringe! Hopefully the Walpurgis story is short, but we'll see. I mean, hashtag gambling. I love gambling. 4 hours, Coral Tower, shut the fuck up. I'm not going there again. Definitely don't read Umineko. I want to read Umineko, but I think that would be an on my own time type thing. I would need to set like a block to do that. Also, isn't there like a fan dub version of it that's free? I'm like, well, I don't want to pay for it. I mean, what? That's crazy. Is it though? I tank? Well, I'll look into it when I'm like, damn, I want to read a billion words. I love reading. Yes. Yes. Anyway, good night, everyone. Hopefully next time you see this, I will have Bird, and if not, hopefully Bird will appear on stream and we can all say, wow, Bird. It's a bird. It's a yellow bird. Good night. Bye-bye.